Welcome back, guys. Welcome to the stream. I am Cam, aka Humble Footman, and yeah, we're back. We're back with Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire, and we're having a blast with this game. I just want to say a couple things before we get started today. First of all, my name is Cam, aka Humble Footman. And I just want to give a special shout out to all of the followers and viewers thus far, everybody that's just hung around. Just really appreciate you guys. We hit our 50 follower goal and thus got affiliate status yesterday. So we are celebrating that today, which is awesome. So we've got a new goal up. We're going to push for 100 followers. That's our next target. Yeah, we're not gonna start pushing for any sort of donation goals or anything like that. I don't expect you guys to drop money in the channel just yet. I just appreciate you all hanging out and having a good time and supporting the channel that way. So thank you so much for being here. We've got a new portrait. Should be uploading soon to Twitch. It just takes a little bit of a pending approval process there, as well as an emote button. No badges yet because we're not partner. But, oh, let me turn my phone down here. But yeah, we're excited. All this newness, new stuff happening. So yeah, just want to say thanks again to everybody who got us to this point and who's going to continue to support us carrying, moving forward. So thank you. But without further ado, we're gonna get into the game. Get into the game. Put windowed mode on so I can see the chat. And let's get back into it. Let's get back into it. Woohoo! Very exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. Yeah, we've got Madgewolf's working on some more art for the stream. He's been awesome with that stuff, so I can look forward to seeing some more of that in the upcoming days or weeks. Just really helping make the channel feel crispy clean. I think it's got a really cool theme. I love the pixel art, and yeah, I'm just excited for what's to come. So can't say thanks enough, guys. Really exciting stuff. Really exciting. I think we might do a few bonus streams this week as well. My wife is away at what's called a thesis boot camp. So it's where they sit you in a room and they yell at you. This is the university. The university just yells at you continuously until you finish your thesis. It's kind of like the army, but instead of push-ups, you write scholarly papers. So she signed herself up to do that this week. So sounds like fun. But yeah, that may give us a little more time this week to throw in a few bonus streams. So we're gonna try maybe a few different time slots and see who comes and hangs out. See who comes and hangs out. All right, so we picked up Facina last time, and I think we might go to. We need to rest. We need to rest. Where can we rest? The bathhouse is way too expensive. The bathhouse is way too expensive. I know there's an inn in Queensbirth, so we'll head down there and rest, and then we're gonna head up to Bareth's Temple and see if we can get rid of this Bareth's Wrath curse. Ay ay ay. We have a curse. We have a curse on us. Where do we want to go? We'll go to Queensbirth. I know there's an inn there. A group of Principe sailors approach you in the streets. Okay. Yeah, so we got a curse because of in Pillars of Eternity 1, we made a pact with Bareth, and then we did not do the thing that we made the pact.
Fentre, a moment.
Hello. What's Fentre mean? A Valiant term for an unmarried man. Okay. It's kind of rude. A tall, wiry man blocks your path. He wears a sly smile as one might wear their most comfortable trousers. Okay.
I saw you speak to my dear amico Degnos, so I thought to myself, why, Telfor, you must meet him too.
Arrayed about him are a small group of kith, well armed and armored. Okay. Your errand boy lost his satchel. I'm returning it to him. I've read your letter. Your penmanship is terrible. I'm embarrassed for you. Should we slap him with the insult? He's being a bit of a dick. Your errand boy lost his satchel. I'm returning it to him. Let's see. Let's try that one.
That is good to hear. So rare it is that I am glad of a stranger's interference.
Telfor renders you a slight bow and a crooked, almost jesting smile.
Would you like an escort to Queensbereth, Fentre? You never know what rough types may be about, and I would hate to see you waylaid.
Am I not already waylaid? That won't be necessary.
Ah, amico. The streets of Neketaka, they are too dangerous to travel without an escort. I insist my associates and I see you safely to your destination. It pains me to impose, but I must ensure Degnos has everything he needs for his next voyage.
Should we punch him? Stand aside, or I will make you.
Medico, a pity we could not reconcile our desires.
Should have punched him.
Here I had hoped we might become great friends.
Telfor draws his weapon, and his companions do the same.
What if I could?
Gunpowder barrel. Oh, this guy, this wizard. He is not going to have fun. Maya, can you please shoot the gunpowder barrel? Right. Let's go.
See that, Ishi?
One more. One more. Ooh, Casina. Spirit shift, please. Oh, she down. Oh, she's not wearing any armor, so that's probably why. I don't... Oh, she's back up. She is back up. Must have been that AoE res that Jody has. I don't want you over there, so let's have you fighting Priest while you shoot the gunpowder barrel. Actually, just shoot the wizard. Just shoot the wizard.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Oh, good.
Alright, what's going on here? Footman. You need some health. Drink a potion. Drink a potion, my man.
That must hurt.
Boom. Alright. There we go.
Yes, I can hold on.
Just like that.
There we go. There we go. Boom. Smoked. Oh, nice. So our sword got an upgrade. Modware. Deal 1500 damage to kith enemies. Done. So what did that do? What did that get us? Oh, we have to talk to her now. Talk.
You know what? I'm impressed. That was... whew, wow! I've never experienced anything like that before.
Oh my.
Oh, sounds like you two got something real special there. Almost makes a man wish for a sword of his own.
Adair, you have a sword already. Several, in fact.
Yeah, but I've never had one that purrs when you stroke it.
Did no one ever teach you not to eavesdrop? Keep your ears to yourself, creep. You've been good to me. Better than I thought you'd be. I may not always show it, but I appreciate it. I guess.
Moatware grows curiously light, almost as if it weighs nothing at all.
My owner... Things weren't perfect between us. Sometimes she'd cry after using me, or scabbard me and ignore me for days. It was complicated. You won't tell her about us, will you? Not that I like you or anything. I just don't want her to get the wrong idea. She's very sensitive.
You can sense Moatware trying to be stern, but its seriousness is belied by the slight waver in its voice. Here I thought I was a ham-handed halfwit. What changed? I knew you'd come around. Oh, now you like me? That'd be our little secret, unless she wants in on this. Don't make this weird. Here I thought I was a let's try this one. Ham-handed halfwit. What changed?
Listen, I'm willing to be the bigger person here and say that maybe I was wrong. Maybe you're not quite the incompetent fool I thought you were.
The gleaming steel of Moatware's blade exudes the distinctive smell of sword polish.
But don't go telling everyone I said that. I have a reputation to maintain.
Fair enough. You ready to tell me where you think she's gone? But you're not a person, you're a sword. You know you're a sword, right? Don't mistake my intentions, you're a tool, and that's all you'll ever be to me. Let's do the first one. I'll stay in her good books.
She dumped me, okay? She said she couldn't do this anymore and tossed me in a pile of garbage. Do you feel better now that I've humiliated myself for you? Is that what you wanted to hear?
She's crazy. That's terrible, I'm sorry.
I don't want your fucking pity.
Moatware still, suddenly so heavy you can barely heft it.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Its voice becomes small, subdued, as if it's lost the will to speak.
Just point me at the map and I'll mark the last place I heard she was going. Some city called Dunnage.
Wait, why would she tell you where she's going but not bring you along? We kind of know why already. We don't need to press that. Let's go... Why Dunnage?
She never said. She was always loath to share her secrets, even with me.
Alright, we'll head there now.
Let's go.
Cool. So what do we get now? Kill 25 Kith with the Moatware to unlock the next level. Huh. I don't think these skills are going up. Did Exceptional just come out? Maybe we just got Exceptional. That might have been it. That might have been it. I don't know. I wasn't keeping track of what she already had.
Indeed.
All right. Well, dudes, you messed with the wrong people. Now give me all your stuff.
Certainly.
Give me all your goodies. All right. I don't think there's anything in these little in-between levels, ambush levels, to loot. So we'll just continue on our merry way. That's convenient, though. It reminded me that we even had that quest. Reminded me that we even had the quest to return. We're going to return a parcel to Dignos. And we got a little XP out of it. That works for me. Works for me. Water. Nectar of the Gods. Name that game. Alright, so we're going to go to the inn. The Wild Mare. And stay the night. Try and clear these wounds and injuries. Let us do this. Let us do this thing. I don't think there's anybody in here that we need to talk to. Jinto.
Now, what can I do for you?
Show me what you have
See
for sale.
anything you like? You let me know.
Alright. The backstage storage room, please. 0 copper. This is a very nice backstage storage room. Oh, okay. Adrift in dreams, Chody lies curled on her side, sweating, muscles quivering. She whimpers low in her throat. Watch her sleep. Excuse me. Her chest rises and falls faster and deeper until she's very nearly heaving. Suddenly, she jolts upright. Eyes wide and terrified, she chokes back a shriek. She calms, confused eyes searching your face.
Reckon that's the first time I ever bore witness to my own demise. It was not pretty.
She worries her bottom lip with her teeth.
Never woke with such a driving need for reaping before. It's making my hands shake.
Didn't the cleansing work? Endure it. We all need the presage we can get, whatever your visions can offer us. Didn't the cleansing work?
It did for a while, but then it wore off. All this essence I've gathered, it soaked the blessing right up. Left me with hardly none.
Okay. You're losing your light to the darkness. Rekindle it by helping the living. Maybe the desire would ebb if you killed someone close to us. No, it was a dream, Chody. It'll be alright.
A dream from gone is what it was. I just ain't sure yet what the symbolism means. Seems the more souls I gather, the better I see Gone's will. And the less I get a wink of sleep.
Your nightmares are getting worse?
Night or day, sleep or waking. It's getting harder to tell what's real from what's just yet to come. There is something I'm meant to do, though, once I gather enough souls.
Maya smirks and folds her arms.
Us Gonites, we're supposed to shepherd lost souls, not just gather them. The harvesting's only the first part. If I were to dump the souls, it might make me dream less, like before. Or, darn it, who knows?
Hey, GM, how's it going, man? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Happy current day.
Maybe it'd just make it all worse. Either way, I've got to find my purpose.
She turns her face away, bottom lip trembling. Slowly, her fingers reach for the hem of your shirt. She rubs the pads of her fingers over it, holding to you in the lightest of touches. Maya thumbs her chin, nodding. Good man, how are you? Happy current day. Yeah, I'm doing well. Yeah, we got our affiliate status, and I got the sub emote. Oh, there it is. GM with the first sub. Number 1 sub. Goes to Unlucky GM. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Feels good. Feels good. Thanks, man. Appreciate the support. Much love, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, feeling good. We got that sub badge. We got the sub emote. I think it's just pending review right now. So yeah, you got to pop my sub cherry. That's right. It's yours forever. It's yours forever. Yeah, I think the emote is still pending review. So let me know if it pops up for you. But there should be a little coin that you can use, a little sub coin. So welcome to our little humble group here. I'll have to figure out a name and all that stuff for what to call subs. But yeah, Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Will you help me, Watcher?
Yeah. We're not gonna touch your mouth. Yes, we'll help
I was
you.
hoping you might would. Sometimes I feel like, with you by my side, I can stand against gods.
We'll find an Adra vein and release your burden. It's the best way to ensure the souls reach the beyond. What if we gave the souls to the animancers? The more souls you gather, the more strongly you see your god's will. Keeping them would make you a better priestess. Let's try this one.
It'll need to be a potent source to overpower the draw of my lantern. It's gotta be luminous for sure.
She nods clearly, devising a plan of action. GM says, I think if you call your subs the Humble Bundle, you might get in trouble with the shop. Yeah, I think so too. Might have to start paying them royalties. That's not a bad name though. Humble Bundle. We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it.
That's one problem solved. But what about the itty-bitty issue regarding the god of rebirth not actually being in hell? The souls will make it safely, but who's to see to their proper reseeding? This is a huge risk of Aora's balance. You really trust Malgrin not to rebirth Aethasians as warriors of the flame? Think Galawain won't be greedy? Gone aside, the god's past actions don't instill me with the greatest confidence.
Truth. What else would you propose?
Normally, I'd simply safekeep him until the god of rebirth could return to hell. But
Say nothing.
you're right. I ought to deliver as many souls to hell as I can before it's too late. We need to empty my lantern right away. Gods, but you're clever. This is why Gon directed me into your path. I just know it.
She nods once before turning away. Alright, well we just emptied your lantern, so let's talk to Maya.
I should come clean about something, Captain.
Oh boy. Maya scratches the back of her head, sighing. Speak your mind.
Atsura didn't set me loose just so I could stay busy. Fact of the matter is, he gave me a job to do.
I gathered that.
I've got this stack of missives I need to deliver. Noble errand, right?
She shows you a small collection of scrolls in her pack, all judiciously sealed with the sigil of the Royal Deadfire Company. You have gained an item, quest 2 times sealed Royal Deadfire Company missives. The item was put into your stash.
The company has a lot of people working away from headquarters, and Atsura trusted me to get these in the right hands. I hope that isn't a problem.
I'll say that we make the deliveries in good time. What's in these missives? Let's use our insight to say, aren't you a little overqualified for courier work?
Watch out, Ishi. We've got a charmer on our hands.
Maya plays at whispering to her bird, though she wears a knowing smile.
That's the thing about Atsura. He keeps so many irons in the fire at once that everything seems like a high priority.
Okay. What's in these missives?
A bit of everything. Shipping manifests, requisitions for supplies, work orders. Mostly work orders. You wouldn't believe how much paperwork it takes to run a navy.
Alright, boom. I'll see we make deliveries in good time.
Appreciate it, Captain. You'd be doing Atsura and the company a big favor.
She grins.
This one's bound for Harama, and acquaintance, good sailor. He's somewhere off in Tikawara.
She holds up a single scroll.
And these are for Tuaha, an old friend stationed in Port Maje. You meet some strange types in the Navy.
Alright, let's be off. Coo. Alright. So, we're rested up. I can't remember if we have to talk to this girl again.
Don't you have a temple to find?
Yes, I do. Thanks for the reminder. Aboko?
Ado, my hunter.
Ah, that's a bounty. Let's check Redora while we're here.
Ado, you return.
Nah, I don't like you. Okay. Let's head out. We're gonna go to Bareth's temple next. See if we can't lift this curse. It's a pretty bad one. Pretty bad one. Alright. Let's go the road north. Back the way we came. Back the way we came. And then I'm eager to get started on some of the bounty quests. I'm eager to do that. Where do we want to go? The Sacred Stair, I believe. Temple of Bareth, yes. There we go. A bit of a journey. Bit of a journey. Speaking of Humble Bundle, every time I go and type in my own Twitch channel name, I usually just type in twitch.tv/humble, and then it takes me to the Humble Bundle page because it doesn't autofill it in because that's also a page. So I visit there quite frequently. GM, I don't know if you saw, by the way, Pillars of Eternity 1 is free right now through Twitch Prime. You just have to claim it. So if you're thinking about picking the game up, you can get it for free. Okay, so we've been inside the temple. Now we have to go down here because we have the chime. He gave us the chime. Or he informed us that we could use our chime to get in. Eel's coil up to the door. There we go. The door shudders and groans at your approach. Hold the eel's coil up to the door. As the eel's coil nears the door, the stone-carved circlet rattles in your hand. Wisps of your soul essence encircle the coil, then reach outward. The tendrils curl toward the door, touching it, soaking it in a purple glow. A murmur, like Bareth's own welcome, whispers up from under your feet. The door begins to slide open, grinding down into the ground. The Hanging Sepulchres. Let's go. Let's go. So I'm kind of missing Seraphin. We swapped him out for Facina, but I kind of miss him. I think we might bring him back. Also, Maya's reload times on that ARC bus are atrocious. These doors are shut fast, and you can see no locking mechanism. It must be opened elsewhere. Okay, let's turn off fast mode.
Real quiet now.
And we're just gonna slowly head forward to investigate. Make sure we check for traps. Checking for traps.
What have we here?
What do we have here? Aha! Secret door. What's in here? Certainly some traps. Ooh, exceptional items. Gauntlets of Discipline. +2 max discipline. Fighter only. Cool. That could be good for Adair. Let's see what he's wearing. He's got swordsman's bracers. 10% of incoming hits converted to grazes. That's pretty good. I do like, though, that he potentially could have 2 max discipline. Let's put that on. And we'll keep those up there just in case we want to go back. And then we can put these on us. Boots of Leap. What do we have on? Oh, so we have 2 sets of these boots now. So Maya doesn't have any boots. Let's give them to Facina though, because she typically is kind of more up in there with the combat. She's more of melee. Okay. I think that's gonna work. What's Facina wearing? She just has Valiant clothing on. Light armor. That's not gonna work. Let's give her some fine mail. We'll give her some fine mail. That's better. Gotta work on your posture though, girl. And cool. Minus 20 reload time with the Arbalest Arquebus crossbow. So even with minus 20% reload time, she's still... The Arquebus is super slow. Super slow. But it's her weapon of choice, I guess. Alright, so that just gets us through the other side. Let's just go back and check this way. There's probably traps in here or something.
What have we
Yep.
here?
Of course.
Trap disarmed. Great. So that was just a way to circumvent these traps. Okay, there's a risen soldier. We're gonna back it up a little bit. He triggered that trap. So that, what did that do?
What if I could?
That's on me.
I don't know. That skull above his head, though, means he's a little bit higher level than us. Certainly not gonna win, though, 5v1.
Right between the eyes.
Yeah. Right between the eyes. Nice. Ooh, some exceptional items.
I'd be glad to.
Good for selling. Alright. Yeah, see, this is where I wish we had Seraph in here. I think we might go back and get him. I think we might trade him out for Facina. I like Seraphine, but Facina's cool. I like her mixture of classes, but we've put so much into Seraphine, and he's kind of our lockpicker. So we're gonna miss a lot of items along the way if we don't have him with us. So I think we're gonna do that. Where can I go to swap him out? Spire of the Soul Seekers? No. Road West. I think I have to go back to the inn. I can't swap out the party from here, can I? I don't think so. Can I do it from here? Leave city on foot, supply. I don't think so. Alright, we're gonna go back to the inn at Queen's Birth, and we're gonna bring Seraphine back. It's better because he's ranged as well, so we'll have 2 ranged units and then 3 melee. I think that's better. Too much melee, and they all get kind of clustered, and often one of them can't fight, so you lose 20% of your party. If you know what I mean. If you know what I'm talking about. There we go.
How
All
much
right,
avail?
let's go to the Wild Mare.
Which lands? No, wait. What was the strangest thing you ever saw?
Found an island with a pillar of Adra carved into a giant foot.
God, what a thrill. You're so well traveled. It's amazing. But
It's amazing.
don't you have...
It's amazing. You're so well traveled. Let's swap out the party.
Now, what can I do for you? You see anything you...
Okay.
As you say.
Mindstalker. Bringing back Seraphine. We're bringing him back. We could retrain. I don't think we need to right now, though. I think we're good. Ooh, and Seraphim has a level up. Nice. Mechanics and bluff. Ooh, level 5. So he gets 2 abilities here. So he's kind of like a crowd control character. Most of his spells are like trying to control others, and then he's got a few kind of protection spells as well. So let's see what we have here. Borrowed Instinct. Ransacks an enemy's intellect and perception for energy, causing damage to those enemy attributes while boosting the Cypher's defenses and accuracy. That's okay. Detonate. Splinters the target's soul with sheer force, inflicting raw damage to them. Near death, targets explode, causing crush damage to all in the area of effect. That seems like a bit of a scary thing. Echoing Shield. Cause a reverberating wave to wash over all those near a target ally, granting friendly characters the resolute inspiration and removing concentration from enemies. That could be good. Ringleader. Imprints an insidious and powerful compulsion to obey the Cypher across all enemies in the area of effect, dominating the target and charming all others. Yes, that's definitely what we want. What is this? Keen Mind. The Cypher begins combat with additional focus. That could be good. Rapid Casting. Reduces the time it takes to complete a spell's cast. Brutal Backlash. So we didn't take Psychic Backlash, so we can't get that. Far Casting. We don't need that. Uncanny Luck. We don't need that. And Tough, we don't need that. I would say either Keen Mind or Echoing Shield. I think we're going to do Keen Mind so we can start the battle with higher level spells. I think that's what we're going to do. So what does that bring his concentration up to? Or his focus?
Ahoy.
He starts with more focus. I'm not sure. 27 seems low. But maybe it's 27. Maybe it's 27. Alright, now we can go back to Barrett's Temple. Now we'll go back to Barrett's Temple. Get her done. Which is up here in the north. Let's go. Let's go. I like this party comp. I'm attached to these characters. Sacred Stair. Yes, let's go. Okay, down here. There was a secret entrance over here as well that we can use. Maybe that's another way in if we didn't.
Go in first.
If we didn't get the chime from the priest, maybe that was the other way to get in. If that interaction went poorly, I am not sure. Because we did get the chime. Coffee. Delicious coffee.
Keeping an eye out.
Keep an eye out. Alright, so we fought the dude here. There's a chest here that we want to unlock with Seraphim.
Fat and furry, swagged and sparkling, Captain.
Boom. Get that exceptional shield. And oil of aloe or whatever that is. Alright. Lockpicks, excellent. Anything there? Nope.
That looks like something.
What? I didn't see it. Oh, there's a trap. Aha. We have here Razor Gill Dust. Nice. Yeah, we should really start applying poisons to our weapons at the beginning of battles. I think that'll be very helpful in the future. Thank you, Seraphin. Get rid of that trap. And let's continue on.
Can't hide from me.
Alright. Let's get Footman. Let's try one of these poisons. Scorching Venom. I think these guys are immune to poison, actually. So we'll just sneak up and stab him in the back. And roll away. Okay, he's patrolling right beside us. Not good, not good.
My back's about as big as it is.
Alright. That was not our best play. There's an armsman coming out of the doors there as well. Alright, we're going to use Lengrath's Displaced Image. And what do we have here now? Wild Shot. I forgot about that. Alright. I'm just going to let everybody do their thing. Okay, Footman took a beating there. So what we're going to do is escape to the back lines. And then we'll switch to pistols. Oh, we got hit on the way. Okay.
What do you need?
These guys are pretty tough. These guys are pretty tough. Nice. So Chody rezzed us. Let's drink a quick potion. Once we get up. Where is Footman? So he's engaged with this guy. We need to try and roll away again. Or we can use Smoke Veil. Let's do that. See if we can disappear. That works. So let's go behind this priest. Where are we? That's us. Okay, let's go. Let's actually go back to this where this mage is.
Stand together.
Take him out. We're gonna take a wide berth here. And we're gonna strike him and then use a potion. Okay. A dare. Let's pop our second wins for those that need it. Oh, Ishii died. Ishii died. Who's this? This is Maya. Okay. This is actually a decent fight. Where are we? Alright, we're right up in this mage's face. No, we don't want Maya to do that. That's fine. You can shoot at the armsman who's farther away. I think she has a penalty when she's fighting things up close. I think. What are these guys, by the way? Because we may be able to use this. Sympathy for the Lost. Yeah, let's do that. Right here. Right there. Ooh. That fireball hurt. Alright, we're going down here, I think. Because this mage has just been able to have his way. You have a potion? No, you don't. Chody's down, Maya's down. We have a potion. Drink it. Alright, Adair. It's all up to you, my dude. Soul Strike. Use a luminous shard stored soul energy and strike a target, lowering their defense. Penalty becomes more potent with the metaphysics skill. Right. Yeah, let's just let Adair keep tanking. We are going to... Oh, we're going to take some serious hits here from the priest. So let's try and... Oh, we have our pistol out, that's why... Alright, let's go smoke veil and see if they run over to Adair. If we can smoke veil. Boom. Perfect. We're going to hide. And take a potion while Adair tanks 3. You got this, my man. You got this. Alright, so we check that potion back, and now let's get a crit. Oh, wait. We want to switch to swords. Now we want to hit this guy. There we go. This is working. This is working. Right, another potion for Adair to keep him up. Let's drink a potion ourselves. Here we go. Here we go. Oof. Come on, Footman, you got this. Yes, there we go. Now we got him flanked. Okay, he turned to us. That's not great. The Magnificent Escape Escape key may be used to dash to safety, breaking engagement, and expertly avoiding the next attack. Let's use that. So Adair. Perfect. So he dashed away. So now he returns to Adair again. Now we'll run back in, get him flanked, finish him off. Boom. All right. We had to use a few potions that battle, but we got her done. We got her done. MLG strats. MLG strats.
Absolutely.
Making it work. Ooh, got an extra little grimoire here too. Risen Wizard. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a quick look at that. Stash. Risen Wizard. Versus Gaze, Fit Curse. I'm just looking for Form of Helpless Beast. I'm looking for our character. We have a grimoire here, but I think I like the spells that we have. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick save and hit that rest button. And we have a few injuries we have to take care of. So let's do that with some cuttlefish. Boom, boom, boom. And we're gonna rest, and I will be right back, guys. I'm just gonna take a quick 30-second bio. BRB. And we're back. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging tight. Okay. So, let's continue to explore this room. We're all rested up. We're all rested up. Hey, Polychrom. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it. I don't have a cool name for the sub club per se yet. Maybe you can help me think of one, but yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Certainly.
Glad you're enjoying the stream.
Still as a pond.
Congrats for becoming affiliate. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, it's so exciting.
Of course.
So exciting. Thank you, thank you. That's awesome. You are the second subscriber. So, does that hurt us? Unlikely GM got the first one, and you are number 2. So, congrats! You're an original gangster now. Cheers, man. Thank you so much. Oh, we're opening all the doors here. Ooh. What do we have here? A little Azure Blade. One-handed stiletto. Exceptional mob rule. Grants mob rule. What is that? Grants bonus accuracy when 3 or more allies are within 2 meters. I don't know about that. I don't know if we need that. Let's just do a quick comparison here. Jim says, wait, what? There we go. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, we've got some cool weapons here. So we definitely want to keep Modeware up. Lover's Embrace, I really like this weapon. 15 to 21 damage. 12 to 18. This is attack time 0.4 seconds. This is the same. Lover's Embrace. Alright, we're going to keep that on, I think. We're going to keep that on. Actually, are they almost identical in value? Actually, this one has a higher higher value, but all good. Oh, the sub badge wasn't showing there for a sec? Yeah, sometimes it takes a refresh or a few seconds. But wow, guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate the subs. When I first started streaming, I never would have thought people would have been subbing. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's check out some of these other swords here. Let's check out some of these. We have some cool swords. I just want to see. This is a two-hander, I think. Oh no, it is a one-hander. Okay. I just want to look these over again to see if we want to maybe swap them out for Lover's Embrace. Polycrump says, why not? Your stream's great. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I don't know. It's just like in the sea of millions of Twitch streamers, and you know, how would people find my stream and then say, hey, you know what, this stream's not so bad, here's my Twitch Prime sub. So I don't know, it's just surreal, I guess, but I am very thankful. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. See, this saber's good. This saber's good. I kind of like that stacking 2% crit chance. What does this do though? Causes raw damage over time until the combat ends. But this would get us more crits. That I don't like because it has the debuff on it as well. And that's okay. I don't think we're going to use that though. So we'll put those away. Should I try this? Min's Fortune. Instead of Lover's Embrace. Let's try it. Stacking 2% crit chance on hit. Stacks 50 times and resets on a crit. Or stealth attacks cause... Yeah, so how often do I actually get the stealth attack off, right? Let's swap it out. Let's go for the 2 swords. Let's go for the 2 swords. We're going to keep that in our inventory, though. Keep that in our inventory. So we're going to go 2 swords rogue. Let's try that. Alright. Continuing on. Oh. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. So let's get the jump on this guy. He's not moving. He is 3 skulls above us. This could be a difficult fight. We may want to summon some helpers for this battle. Let's attack. See how this goes. See how this goes. So Footman's still stealth. That's good. We're going to summon some helpers here. We're going to summon some helpers here. Polychrom says, what will be your next project after finishing Deadfire? Any ideas yet? I'm thinking about the Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2 franchise. Thinking about jumping in there. But there is also some DLC coming out this month for this game, so I don't know how long that'll take us as well. So we're definitely going to do that DLC. Definitely going to do that DLC.
I hope nobody saw that.
Okay, yeah, because we've got some more guys back here, so I'm glad we summoned those shades. Glad we summoned those shades. And I always need to keep an eye on Footman. Worms and shades. Careful with that fireball, Footman. Oh, you hurt Chody, my dude. You hurt Chody. Okay, I think we're demolishing, actually. Polychrom says this month already? Fantastic. Yeah, that is fantastic. Also, heads up, I don't know if you heard me, GM and Polychrom, earlier. So Twitch Prime, the rewards for this month are a copy of... actually, for yesterday, today, and tomorrow, you get Pillars of Eternity 1 Deadfire Definitive Edition, which includes White March Part 1 and 2 for free. You just claim it through your Twitch Prime sub. So if you don't have it, which I can't remember, Polychrom, if you have it. I think you do. But GM, I don't think you have this game, so you claim it for free through your Twitch Prime sub. And tell all your friends, because we want to support this game as much as possible. Nice. A lot of exceptional stuff. Polychrom says, I know I have them already, but thanks. Right on, man.
Let's go.
Isn't that awesome, though? That's like such a good game. There's the eulogy. Okay, great. That's what we needed for the quest. We got the eulogy. Ba-boom. Let's continue to explore the rest of this place. How's our curse coming along? Bareth's Wrath, 8 of 75. We still have a long way to go until this curse is lifted. Alright. Let's go. Nailed him. Nailed him. Give me your bones.
Dim in the lantern.
Alright, so that takes us back the way we came. Let's continue on. Yeah, we'll go north. We'll start north. We're just walking slow, checking for traps. Okay, there's a whole other area down here. Great. Great, great, great. What's that? Quill leaf. Okay. Stealing your quill leaf.
What have we here?
Big boy trap. Seraphim, please. Yoink. What kind of trap was that? Corrosive cloud.
Indeed.
Indeed. If PoE 1 has taught me anything, it's that you need to look for traps. I stepped on so many dang traps in that game. Jade. Mushrooms. Mushrooms on a skeleton. Oh, okay, so this isn't a lower area, this is just an extension. So let's just finish exploring this pathway back to the entrance, and then we'll head up to the new area after that. Okay, and this is the way out as well. This is the way out. Oh, skeleton. Alright, let's send Footman in. There's two of them. I'm gonna send Footman in down here. Everybody else on this guy. Hi, you going for your hair appointment? Have fun. Okay, thanks. My wonderful wife. Whoa, that was awesome. Maya hits skeleton for 21 damage. Maya killed skeleton. Boom. Nice job, Maya. Clean hit. You're telling me. Oh, okay, so skeletons are pretty weak. They're pretty weak. They're pretty weak. Except for risen soldiers. They're not weak. Oh, okay. Make sure we get him back up to health. Seraphin. You should not be engaged in battle. See if you can get you away. Okay. Whoa, this turned into a pretty substantial fight. Nice. Oof. Footman needs that potion, that potoin. Come on, boy. Ah, he wasn't able to drink it before he died. Dang it. Man, a lot of guys just came crawling out of that hole. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Oh, Footman's back up. We must have, that must have been from Chodi's AoE res. That's such a good skill. That is useful as a bump on a pickle. Okay, so just a bunch of garbage.
Give me any more gifts and people will start to think you're playing favorites.
Oh. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. You don't need any of this stuff. I must have had a dare selected for all the trash loot. There we go. Make sure we have our stash selected. Uh-huh. Alright. Forgotten Mausoleum. We're not going to go in there yet. But let's just rest up. Get rid of our ailment there. Get rid of our ailments there. Injuries. Happily. Alright, and we'll continue on up here, checking for traps. Oh, what is this? Oh, this must be the entrance, that secret entrance that you can drop down to on the outside. So, let's head back up this way. Let's head back up this way. Oh. I have a feeling like these guys are going to try to attack us. So let's set up in a good formation here.
Yeah.
We'll put Adair kind of right there to start tanking. We're going to put Footman over there. Chodi right in the middle. And then our two ranged guys can kind of hang out back here. And Ishii can start the fight right up here. Okay, let's check this out. This skeleton stands rigid as stone and just as strong, eternally warding the crypt beyond. Inspect the skeleton. The skeleton's chest is bowed outward from pride. Its stout, boned hands clutch the haft of a heavily adorned but battle-worn spear. Above the skull, an eroded engraving on the wall depicts a man standing triumphant under a great gate. Okay. Maybe we have to do somebody else to investigate this. Does she notice anything? No. Maybe it's Maya. Maya has good perception. Let's try her. Let's try her. Inspect the skeleton. Nope. Okay. What about this one? Inspect the skeleton. Same thing. Except this one was a woman with a rising lantern. Above the skull, an eroded engraving on the wall depicts a kneeling woman raising a lantern. Oh. So maybe Chodi has to
Say the word.
read that one? Inspect the skeleton. Do I have Chody selected? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just make sure it's her. Oh, okay. So there's a door here, but there's a gate and
I hear you.
a lantern somehow that is going to trigger that door. So let's go into the Forgotten Mausoleum. Let's investigate that while we're down here. Oh, there's a pot here. There's a pot. And the switch. Let's just hit that switch while we can. Okay. We'll head over to the mausoleum. Yes, long forgotten. Always gotta check for traps in mausoleums. They're heavy on the traps. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Another one right beside. Right beside. Anything else? Yep. 3 traps. Eulogy of Ysera the Gate. Oh, okay, so now we have
See a soul in the darkness.
2 eulogies. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna put Footman on this guy to distract him. He's immune to poison and piercing. So let's give him the old smoke veil backstab combo. Looks like Maya's standing in that flame wall. We don't want that. Made quick work of that mage though. It's embarrassing that you cast a fireball at point blank. I think we should switch his grimoire out so he doesn't have fireball. I think that spell's been more harm than good. I think that spell's done more harm than good.
Very well.
Boom. Smoked. I also want to make sure, yeah, we're using our weapons properly. Okay. So, there's a little hidden stash up here. Ooh. Effigy's Husk. Light armor, superb. +3 armor rating. Skane's Resentment. Grants Skane's Resentment. Strange leather, +3 armor rating. What is Skane's Resentment? Self, -50% healing received. That's horrible. When the wearer becomes bloodied, aura reduces the healing of nearby enemies. Oh. But I'm assuming also us. So I don't think I want that. Superb. Light armor. I guess that's good for light armor, right? But the Skane's Resentment is like a curse. So we'll take it, but I think we're just going to sell it. Okay, so looks like we got the other part of the eulogy. Let's have a look at these. Omne ought to be bragging needless now, but 'tis important that a keep con how full of life, strong and devout Ysera was, and for a Baratheon priest. Tegather by his side in glorious battles fought to Barath's honor. I gutted countless undead with my spear. For near hand 20 years, Ysera fought to keep shut the gates of hell. Surely they will crash open with his passing. Eulogy of his heir, the vigil. The blood seeps from wounds so deep, and death croons about this sepulture. Let silence fall and final warden, to betake my priest until Bareth's dark maw. After many a battle, when my mace had failed him, now abind his wounds, and can watch only while he dies. All right.
Yes.
I think that's going to give us the information we need to open this door outside. That's what I think. I'm not a doctor, but... Oh, it's not there. It's up here. I am no doctor, but I think we know what's up. Here we go. Inspect the skeleton. Call out his name, the Lord of Heldengate. Your words reverberate in the darkness, beckoning the skeleton back to life. Borthwyn, Lord of Heldengate. A second, the sound becomes a thrum riding the air as his soul essence coalesces and curls around you. It prickles along your skin before snaking for the skeleton's mouth. Empty eye sockets alight with flames. The skeleton shudders and rattles, head bowing forward. Its soul essence seeps into the door's seals. Do you have to fight it? Nope.
I'm here.
Great.
Certainly.
We'll do the same on the side. Your voice clangs through the caverns. It echoes again and again as the air around you grows heavy. Fadewyn, a toll, a death knell. Fadewyn, Lady of Vigils. A dark essence plumes up, coalescing into the air. Then it curls, sifting slowly into the skeleton's mouth. Empty eye sockets alight with flames. The skeleton shudders and rattles, head bowing forward. Its soul essence seeps into the door's seals. Nice. Nice.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. Looks like some corrosive damage here. Ooh, who's this guy? Who's this big boy? The towering skeleton straightens his spine, and the sound of his bones shifting rattles around the cavern. A gilded sword rests strapped to his back, and in his hand he grips a massive flail with a heavy skull for a striking head.
Watcher.
Yes? Twin fires flicker in the pits of his blackened eye sockets, burning with a deadly intent.
Been more than a middling life worth since my flails got bathed in bloody gore. Speak, then perish. Listen, you've a cause from Bereth to fare here.
The Death Guard drags the spiked skullhead of his immense flail over the ground, gouging the stone at his feet. Then he hefts the flail's chain over his bony shoulders. I mean you no disturbance, but I'm on a mission of utmost importance. I couldn't be here if Bareth didn't personally favor me. The reason I'm here, why townsfolk said this was the place to socialize. Threaten me again, you moldy sack of bones. I'm on a mission of utmost importance. Let's try and play the Bareth card. Couldn't be here if Bareth didn't personally favor me. The skeleton stands still as death, magic billowing around him, burning up the air. For several moments he only stares. Then his teeth clack loudly, and he hefts the flail from his shoulders, swinging it just short of your throat.
So tell me what for the goddess would send ye. Swiftly.
What language are you speaking?
A button your next and last breath.
Bareth's high priest laments that your eulogy has been forgotten.
Aye, be it two life worths, no Berethian priests have come to the sepulchres.
Sepulchres. He studies you, eyes flickering silently. Then his teeth clack, and he drops the flail's skull down to crater the ground.
Aye. Stay your death, then I will.
I must take the last stone tablet of your eulogy to the high priest of Bareth.
Aye then, I'll allow it. They priests need to be keeping the sacred rites of Bereth alive.
All right.
There it lies in my burial grave.
You just gonna let us take it? What?
Quiet time.
Should we just kill him? Yoink. kind of want to fight him to see if we can get any of his cool weapons. You know what I mean? Should we just attack him?
How fares, brother?
Well, hard to complain. All that beauty and fresh air out there. You should come outside with us sometime. It'd do you some good.
The fires flare hotter in the Death Guard's eyes.
Oh, right. That's my fault there. Shouldn't have brought it up.
Again, no. Speak.
Can we pickpocket him, maybe?
Not a sound.
Let's try that. Let's try to pickpocket the Yesair the Baratheon. Wow. Some scrolls. You can pickpocket this item without detection. I don't know what that is. Let's see what that was. Belonging to the royal family of Grandvalia, this Stock's name roughly translates to the Devourer of Souls. It was brought to the Deadfire by Lucia Riven, a Darkozi paladin charged with protecting the blade. Try as you might, you cannot free the weapon from its scabbard. Alright, should we talk to him again? See if we can...
How fares, brother?
Okay.
Yes?
I'm satisfied with that. Although his weapons, the weapons that he had sounded pretty cool. But it was a sword and a flail that we don't really need because we have lots of swords. So, let's head out and give the eulogy back to the High Priest and see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. He is where? Just up top here, Bareth's Temple. Temple of Bareth. Should I have fought him? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. But we didn't, so we're just gonna live with it. High Priest Kasu.
Coming along well, is it? It can be dangerous down there. So I read. I never went yet, but I will after I die.
Before we do this, actually, let's just read the third part of the eulogy. We didn't do that. The sword. Aha! Is it too soon? Such pain cannot be fathomed. Wolf's teeth gnaw out of my ribs. Polychrome says maybe in your second playthrough. Yeah, maybe. Maybe next time. A troth avow nay cannon be broken to Bareth. To slay the undead, hunted Riven, far too near, to deep in the Deadfire, recovered the sword of souls, and shoulda killed Riven in battle at Duskin Isle as a Kilderer, but instead was struck sidelands. Have you guys ever seen Scottish people Twitter on Reddit? It's basically like a Scottish people Twitter post. Forgot the current to the temple, Selbuckers, or ne'er saw it, ended lying in a grave, captive to the pallid night. Now I canna keep a grip on the sword, it towels and twill be taken. If in a die, wielded as a wound, hurt some caw again beareth, I canna die and faily. Willna die, willna die, willna die. Hiv to seen Riven suffer, Hiv the war beareth sacred weapon. Okay.
Coming along well. I never went.
Let's just see. What did that do? It would have been... Where? Eulogy for the dead. Doesn't say anything about the sword, though. What was the quest that came up? Her last request? No, that's not it. Bounty. Coming to terms. Sealed fate? No. No. Bakarn's folly? No. No. Eulogy of the Dead. There. No. We just read that one. The Courier's Calling? No. Dim Prospects? Nope. Skipping Ahead? Nope. A Glimpse Beyond? Nope. The Last Sanctuary? Nope. Trade Secrets? Nope. Distant Light? No. Okay. I can't remember. Let's talk to him.
Along well, I never went yet, but I will after I die.
Did you know Ysera had become a Death Guard?
Had heard, but knew no. Is it true? Ysera is a Death Guard.
See?
So, under the right duress, it can be done.
You want to become a Death Guard? That's why you're preparing the ritual to kill yourself?
Yes, the fate that awaits me. Then I will walk within the catacombs beneath the temple. Finally, I'll be one of Bereth's chosen, blessed for always.
Why do this? Surely you're more valuable to Bereth alive and leading the flock.
Value and worth are not the same, no.
Slanting you a feeble smile, the priest checks the remainder of a nearby hourglass. Then he uncorks his goat-skinned flask and chokes down a deep swig. Whoa.
We will speak again. After my acolyte has gouged my heart from my chest. The cutting and the chants will work.
Head tipped back, he closes his eyes as if he can hear the chanting already.
You'll see. All right. I will address your inquiries.
Okay, sounds like he just drank some poison.
So ask.
I've inquired the stone tablets containing Ysera's eulogy.
Give them here.
The priest's arms quiver from the weight of the stone-carved tablets. As he sets them down, his hands scan the grooved words.
Truly, you are Bereth's champion. Yet you will not die soon. There is work ahead for you. I set these aside for you. Old keepsakes from another time.
You have gained Ruata's walking cloak and girdle of mortal protection. Nice.
Bereth holds you close, perhaps in helping you.
He trails off, leaving the thought unfinished. Excuse me. Checking an hourglass, he uncorks the goatskin flask and chokes down half its silvery contents. Okay. I have questions.
I'll tell you what I can.
Hey, Dolly.
All right. I will address your inquiries best as I can.
You mentioned something about
ask.
undead in the catacombs.
The dead, with their souls, they roam still. The ones who were chosen by Bereth.
Dolly says, "What's up, dude? Not much, dude. We're just playing some Pillars 2. I'm just hitting it hard. We got our sub button, so that's exciting. Polychron was our number 2, and Unlikely GM was our number 1 sub. Yeah, we have an emote set up. It's just pending review right now, so it should come up soon. We had Madge Wolf make us a sub emote, so hey, Dolly with the sub. Thanks, dude. Thanks for the Twitch Prime. Getting in on that day 1. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
Not everyone's born so blessed. Sometimes, instead, you've got to die for it.
Jim says, live in the pro streamer life, humble. Yeah, that's right. Living that 3-sub life. I think I might head over to the car dealership this afternoon and lease a Mercedes. At this rate, $7.50 a month. Take me out to dinner. Yeah, we're going to one of McD's. They got those $5 meals now. So that's a meal and a half right there. That's a meal and a half. We're 1 sub away from you and I being able to eat out this month once, not including tax or gas. But hey, it's a date. It's a date. This is a temple of to Bareth, right? So who's Rikihu, Kohopa, and Tangaloa? No wives, fiancés. Jealous. Hey, you can come too, Polycrom, if you can make your way to Ontario, Canada. You're welcome.
The same. Your word, Bereth. Our word, Rikuhu. We worship the twin deal. The cyclic connection of the overworld and the underworld. Life and death.
Jim says, I'll take you out to dinner here. Travel cost is on you, though. Seems like a good deal. Yeah. So, what's a flight to the Netherlands from Canada? Polycrom says, thanks, mate, but 7,000 kilometers is a bit far. Yeah, but those chicken nuggies, though, right? Those McDonald's chicken nuggets, whew, they're worth. So worth. $700? Worth. Gotta eat those nuggies. But Canada is on my list. Right on. Canada is wonderful. I highly encourage you to come down, check it out. We have it all here. We've got it all.
Life is Kohopa, and Tangaloa is death. Born starving, they devoured all living things, swelling larger each. When they'd swallowed all of existence, they tried to eat each other next. Now all things pass through their entrails. The end of one enters the mouth of the next, from the underworld to the overworld and back, again and again.
Polychrome, your third emo didn't pop up there. Is there another one? It says question mark. There's a Canada flag and a heart. Is that all you wanted to type? It shows in chatty, maybe you tried to type something else too, but Canada love, my man. It was Canada Day on Sunday, which is also my wife's birthday.
I'm here.
There you go. Oh, sorry. No worries. No worries.
I'd be glad to.
So what's this guy doing?
Berath holds you close, perhaps in helping you. All right. I will address your...
No. Oh well. I guess he's just gonna wait it out. No, the hat's not my emote, dude. My emote is a coin. My emote is the humble coin. Is that Polychrom's emote? I don't know. Okay, I think we did all we can there. We got some cool items though. Let's check those out. We got a girdle of mortal protection. Dolly says, lol, where did I get that England flag on a hat? I don't know, man. I have no idea. Who are you sub to? It should say. It should allow you to sort them in your emote panel there. I don't know where you got all those emotes, my dude. Why doesn't your coin show up in my emotes? It's still pending review, Polychrom. I just uploaded it today, so I hear it takes a little while for them to like check it out. They have to investigate, make sure I didn't post a picture of something crazy. Plus the England hat. It's because of the Football World Cup. Oh, right, the FIFA World Cup. Dolly says mine took 3 days. Yeah, so it could be a few days, but it's a pretty cool coin. It's an 8-bit coin. It's like the Stormwind Lion, or like the Seal of Dalaran kind of thing. So from World of Warcraft. So we had Madge Wolf, our channel artist, make it for us. So make sure you check out his stuff too in the links below. Girdle of Mortal Protection +2 Constitution, 15% of incoming crits converted to hits. That's nice. Ellie says, nice. Hey man, did you ever go see Ready Player One? No, I haven't seen it yet, actually. I'm embarrassed to say. I have to go see it. Polygram says, nice, Adu. You playing WoW also? I am, but I haven't had a lot of time because I've been playing Pillars, so yeah, because I've been streaming so much. It's hard to find time right now, but I definitely will once the new game comes out. Yeah, I have to go see that movie still, Deli, for sure. +2 Constitution, +2 Athletics. I feel like we should give this to incoming crits converted to hits. Yeah, let's give this to Footman. Then we'll give this belt to, what's Chody got on? Oh, that's good for her. +1 alchemy resistance to dexterity effects. We'll give that to Seraphim. He's got no belt. Polygram says, great movie. Dolly says, man, it was good, and I bought the book and read it after I saw it. Lots of great references to D&D and the 80s pop culture. It's really good. Polygram says, D&D, childhood love. Yeah, man. Yeah, we play D&D on, I can't remember if I told you this already, Polly, but we play D&D on Thursday nights. We don't stream it, though. We just play in person. Audiobook read to me by Will Wheaton. Nice. Let's see what this does. The Ruata's Walking Cloak. +1 diplomacy and survival. Unburdened, 15% stride, increase with survival skill. I think Maya's got good survival skill and diplomacy, so let's give her that cape. Let's give her that cape. All right, how many people did we kill in there? 13 out of 75. All right, so we're done with this area, I believe. So I think we can head up to Serpent's Crown. Let's just have a quick look at our quest log here. There's so many freaking quests. All right, so we can check in with the Valiant Trading Company, and then I also want to give this bag back to. Where is that guy? Courier's calling. No. A lighted path. No. No. Food for thought. We want to do that. I offered to speak with Prince Aruhi at the Kahanga Palace on behalf of the Reparo, but Inoi doubts it will make a difference. Let's check that out. Dolly says, Steam Summer Sale for 2 more days. You getting anything? Guys, I have to leave. Have a nice evening, afternoon. Hey, Polly, thanks for stopping by, and thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it, man. We'll see you soon. See you soon. What did I get for his... I'm thinking about getting Tyranny. I think it's on for $20. Normally 50, which is another CRPG like this. I might grab that. I have a whole wish list. I have a whole wish list. Okay, let's have a look at the map here. Sacred Stair, Pariki's Overlook, the Brass Citadel. Serpent. Let's go. Let's just keep looking through our quests here. This is the one I want to do. Return Degno's satchel. The letter of Degnos describes a plan to sabotage of Eddie's ship, so Degnos can join the crew of the Principe after Principe Captain Talfor. So we killed Talfor. Jelly says, haha, nice. I picked up Darkest Dungeon, super cheap, it's great, and I got Tales of Berseria, some series of Tales of Symphonia. Yeah, I saw that game as well. It looked pretty good. Yeah, Darkest Dungeon looks really good too, and they keep releasing DLC for it, which is pretty cool. That game's come a long way since it first released. I've been watching Moon play it. It's great for streaming. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I'll pick it up. Have you been doing any more like day streams or anything? You can name your characters after your chat. Nice. Nice. He mentioned that he would be by Peddler's Canal, and I asked that I return his satchel to him there. So where's Peddler's Canal? Let's go do that. Where's Peddler's Canal? I think it's in Queen's Birth. No? No? Is it here? Fleet Master's Office, Officer's Lounge, Imperial Command Lower, Imperial blah blah blah. Nope. Sacred Stair? Nope. The Gullet? Nope. Pariki's Overlook? Nope. Serpent's Crown? Nope. So I think it's in Queen's Birth, because when we were on our way there, that's when we got confronted. So let's head to Queen's Birth. Deli says, not yet. Jay just moved in, so getting back to that. I do a lot of NHL at nights. Nice, dude. Streaming, that is, yeah. Jay's all moved in now. It's going well. Let's go to Queen's Birth. I think Peddler's Canal is in Queen's Birth. And then we're going to go up to Serpent's Crown to talk to the Aruhi guy. See if he'll feed the gullet. See if he'll feed the gullet. Yeah, much better than the last resident. Nice. Nice. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, a little bit of a load time here. I've been putting together a new PC build, by the way, Dolly.
What did you do before you were a ship hunter?
Rough times, lass. Would spare you the telling, lest you be set on it.
I reckon I can handle it.
Crew I will if they give me any job they thought like to kill me.
Maybe back here. Streaming only PC? What are you going to do with your current? I'm not sure.
That what being a pirate's all about?
Aye, sure
I think I might try and sell it.
Lasses say the scars be adding distinction.
Or sell pieces of it. Let's talk to this guy for a sec.
Island folk tend to prefer lighter clothes. Maybe something...
Nah, that's okay.
If you told me a few years ago that I'd end up following you on another crazy errand, I'd have said you were out of your mind.
I don't need a streaming only PC, because the PC I'm going to build is going to be so ridiculously overpowered that I can stream and play games from the same PC.
Not because I got anything against you, more that trouble seems to come looking for you wherever you go. Yet, here we are again, probably on our way to die. Well, you already did, but me, I mean...
He cocks his head to one side and smiles. You didn't have anything better to do. I couldn't go having all the fun by myself. Let's do that.
Oh, real nice of you to share. Someday I'll have to get you a gift.
Dolly says, just gotta get big enough to get dem sponsors, dude. Become pro WoW PvPers, lol. Yeah, right.
Wouldn't you know it, this time is shaping up to be crazier than the last one.
There's something accusatory behind Adair's eyes. That'd be fun. I'd be into trying. We could be a good twos team. I'd be into PvPing this game this time around.
But I gotta say, I appreciate how you've handled things. Times like these, staying decent's not as easy as it sounds. Not that I don't got questions about your moral fiber, but you've surprised me.
Thanks. Decent? Was not on purpose. It hasn't always been easy.
Well, that's why I mention it. Sometimes it's been anything but.
Dolly says, I'm going hard with the streams for WoW too, even if no one watches LOL. Hey man, it's the same here. I'm playing a game that I love, having fun doing it, and that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it.
I've been meaning to ask though, how is it you never seem to lose your way through all this? What is it tells you you're on the right path?
I never know. It's complicated. I believe in helping people who need it. Sometimes it's more complicated, but often it's not. If I am truthful with myself and others, I find that things tend to work out. I think about what the wrong path would be, then I do the opposite. That's like Homer Simpson logic. I do not do that thing. I judge every situation on its own circumstances and leave things out of it. My confidence is an illusion. I used to entice people into following me blindly. I have strong feelings about everything. I accept that even the wrong path is not a dead end. Let's go with that one. Sounds like a good piece of wisdom there.
That's an interesting way of looking at it.
Thanks.
Don't know if it's right, but I bet there's less worrying.
Adair's sigh heaves a sigh that sounds as if it's been building up for months. His smile is tight-lipped, wistful.
When I was a boy, things were simpler. Aethys was more like a character we read about in church.
I could see that being an improvement. Easier to worship a god when their worst traits are swept under the rug. I take it there were no statues in these stories. I could see that being an improvement. Lol.
Well, just about anything would be at this point. Well, most stories had him helping folks or making the world work as it should.
He adopts a smile and gently pointed finger of a coaxing parent.
You pray to him. He might help you too.
He lets the finger drop and the smile fade.
There was no cost to it. No confusion about his will or followers taken into extremes. Following Aethys was right. Had no reason to question.
He pauses. It could be the light, but the creases around his eyes and mouth seem longer and deeper than your memory of them.
Do you think there's any way that following him could still be the right path? After all we've seen?
I honestly don't know. It's possible if the cause is just. I think the world deserves better. No, I don't. Of course, even Bareth wants us to follow him. I honestly don't know.
I guess we'll see what he has in store soon enough. If we make it that far.
True.
Anyway, I didn't mean for this to get depressing. I think this was just a long way of saying I appreciate the way you've guided things.
I appreciate you.
Makes me feel like I'm doing some good going with you.
He shakes his head with a look on his face like he just remembered a joke. Cool, dude. That's my bro. That's my bro, Adair. Alright, so we're looking for this shady guy. Where is he? I don't know where this place is. The canal. Maybe it's this is a canal along here, right? So maybe he's somewhere along here. I don't think we've been in the Luminous Audra Mill either, by the way. We should go check that out. I feel like we just skipped over that whole thing. But let's go run along the canal and see if we can find
comes for us all, yet his light shines brightest for those who embrace it.
This guy. We have to return his satchel. Back here, maybe? Is that you? No. Some clothes in a barrel, though. East exit. Alright, let's run along the canal here, see if we can find him. You down here, my dude? Commoners. Commoner. Popper.
Let's take a look.
Might grab this while we're here. Thank you. Where is this guy? Aveta. There he is. Dignos.
A cozy Fentre. You have found the satchel?
You have some explaining to do.
It is not as you must think. Comte Blanca, hear me out.
His gaze slides off your face as if he is not able to meet your eyes. A light sweat dampens his brow, and he worries the hem of his tunic. Your scheme has ended. Telfer is dead. What would Aveta make of your treachery? Perhaps we should find out. I won't report you to Aveta if you agree to end your scheming. Your scheme is ended. Telfer is dead. I killed him.
If you will not support me, I understand. Your contempt is justified. But I beg you, please do not tell Aveta.
I won't report you to Aveta if you agree to end your scheming.
Nehala, yes, I will do as you ask, so long as you do not tell Aveta.
He claps his hands together and nods vigorously. Maya thumbs her chin, nodding.
My word is my bond.
He taps his chest. Okay. Aveta. See what you have to say about that.
Our business is resolved, and my business is my own. Be on your way. I have no time for you.
Okay. It's kind of rude. It's kind of rude. Let's go to the Luminous Hydra Mill. We just haven't been here yet. I feel like we just skipped over. And then we'll go back to the Valiant Trading Company and see if we can convince them to drop the treaty. I can't remember if we got any new info regarding that quest, but we'll go and check it out after this. I don't believe we've been in here. It's like the largest building in this part of the city, so there's probably some quests that we've missed. Cortina. What's up? Cortina's voice finds you before she does, her barks of laughter and cheerful directives resounding throughout the mill. She flits from worker to worker, offering critique and approval. When she finally spots you, a shadow of apprehension passes over her face. She hides it with a toothy grin.
If you are here about the taxes, tell the queen... Oh, you are not the tax collector.
Oh, she narrows her eyes, her hand twitching at the hilt of her blade.
What business brings you to my mill?
Who are you?
¿Qué?
What? Cortina leans in close, one prodigiously furry eyebrow raised.
You go around asking just anyone in Queensbirth personal questions. Maybe you end up dead in a ditch. Have caution, eh?
Bring it, girl.
Lucky for you, I am a woman of honor.
She gives you a sunny smile and then claps her hands together.
I direct luminous milling for the Valiant Trading Company. It's a nice job, huh? And I'm quite good at it.
Great.
You want to know more? Buy me a drink first, per guano.
Cortina claps you on the shoulder, a playful smile on her lips. What do you do here? Cortina looks about the room with exaggerated wonder, her green eyes wide. She laughs a little to herself and runs a finger across the arm of the chair beside her. She holds the finger up for your inspection. It's caked in shimmering blue dust.
We mill luminous, of course. Take big chunks, break into smaller chunks, crush into dust-sized chunks. Per complancanet, it is really not so complicated.
She gives you a condescending little pat on the arm. Okay.
Good day.
Good day. Nothing going on there. Just a bunch of stuff to steal. Alright, let's head up to the rooftop balcony. I thought maybe we'd get a lead from her regarding the quest to scout new zones for Luminous Hydra mining, but maybe she's not that high up. A wet dog. Abraham. Abraham. Where are you, my little doggo? There you are. Abraham. Reduces recovery penalty from armor. Varies by armor type. That's good. Party-wide effect. Plus 10 health restored on kill. Party-wide. That's not bad, Abraham. What's our current pet do? +3 accuracy with melee attacks. Grants pet party-wide effect. 8 max health to everybody. Yeah, I like Frau Nils. That's who we have right now. Frau Nils. I like Frau Nils. We're gonna keep Frau Nils. Good old Abe. That's right. Good old Abe. Old man yells at cloud. Good old Abe. Oops. Hit the console button, I think. Yep. There we go. Okay. Nothing to see here, I guess. Nothing to see here. Good old Abe. And hey, we're up to 9 viewers. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Just drag me on a rope.
This what?
Appreciate you guys being here.
What? You mean the grave dirt?
I wonder if I took to worshiping Andra, if she could make me forget what I just heard.
Let's head in here. Valian Trading Company headquarters. See if we can convince this guy to change the contract. I don't think we got any new info yet regarding this quest, but since we're here, we're just going to quickly run in and check. It's one of those loose threads. Not a main quest, but one of those side quests that I think we can just quickly wrap up. Get some quick XP.
Of course.
Let's see. Luca.
This room's typhus already. Must you crowd it further?
But your little problem with Tawenu.
This again? Pick on plan, can it?
I don't have time to solve this politely. We could go that route. We don't have any updates yet, though. Oh, and there's Pelagina. We should talk to her too. I feel like we chose Maya instead of Pelagina. She was not happy with us, Pelagina. Last we met. She's a character from PoE 1, if you remember.
Akira, you return. What say, friend?
Tawenu touches his brow in greeting.
A strange smell follows you, I say. I hope you're not unwell.
I'll return later.
I will be going nowhere, my friend.
All right. We can touch base with him later. Let's go talk to Pelagina. I just noticed that she was in there now. She was not happy last we spoke.
Ado, Watcher. The Cantanichesi sent for me. It seems the Republics have need of me again, thanks to you.
It is difficult to read her expression. The corners of her mouth briefly twitch into a smile, but there is worry in her eyes.
Do you have need of me?
I will always have need of you, Pelagina.
Good.
She nods sharply and steps forward. Oh, so we can take her. Paladin Fighter, Paladin Enchanter. I think we're gonna go Herald. Paladin Enchanter. Hey, Obi-Wan, how's it going, man? Paladin Enchanter rocks. All right, let's go that route. Let's go that route. Achievement unlocked. Gathering the party. Cool. I think that means maybe that's everybody. Obi-Wan says just use summons Enchanter. Okay. I don't know if I was gonna use Pelagina. Like, who would I sub her in for, right? We have Adair as our tank. We are melee combat and wizard. We need a healer. I guess I could summon her, swap her in for Maya, but I kind of like Maya. And Seraphim, I'm kind of attached to him too, and he's our chanter as well. So I think we're just gonna let her be for now. Obi-Wan says hi, folks. Hello. All right, nothing in here. The governor talked to me yet? The guard nods polite greeting.
Welcome back. Governor Alvari will see you.
Great.
Welcome back. Is there something else you wish to discuss?
I had some questions for you.
Please, go ahead.
Never mind.
Very well.
We've already talked to her, so that's why I'm just skipping through that. Obi-Wan says, I made her my main tank, two-handed sword, def from paladin, chanter summons. Oh, defense from paladin, chanter summons. She tanks better than Adair without a shield. Crazy. Crazy. I'm kind of partial to the story, though, with Adair. She can summon 2 ogres to tank for her. Love her. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I've never used her in PoE 1. I used her all through PoE 1. Maybe that's why I'm not as curious about her. Okay, so I think we're gonna head up to talk to. Let's wrap some of these up. Convince the Valiant Trading Company to nullify the contract. Should we just do that while we're here? Let's try. Let's try that. Let's go talk to him and say I'm not going to handle this politely. I'm going to do a save and see how that goes. We'll save scum it if it's bad. We'll save scum it if it's bad.
This room's typhus already. Must you crowd it further?
Yes.
This again? Pick on plan, can it?
I don't have time to solve this politely.
I'm sure that you always find creative solutions when things don't go your way.
Luca purses his lips and studies you.
I cannot betray the company's interests. There are standards of business to uphold.
His voice lowers to a panicked hiss. His gaze darts to the office guards, but something stops him from calling out. GM says, save scum. But in this case, the company is a degenerate cheat. Say it with me. Yeah, let's use our insight.
I will not. And I'll thank you to keep your voice down. Here, may this still your tongue.
He thrusts a pouch of coins at you. You gain 800 copper.
I would be remiss to uphold one contract to the detriment of our operation. Go on then. Some of us have more important duties.
Great. I think we did it. I was able to secure Duape's rights to their lands. Tueno should be pleased. Yeah, and we got 800 copper out of that. I didn't save scum, GM. I guess it's not about whether or not I loaded it. It's about the intent. Tuenu.
Akira, you return. What say, friend?
GM says proud of you. Thanks, man. Forget the smell. Your village is safe from the Valiant Trading Company.
Akira, I cannot believe. A light after our long sorrow.
His smile broadens, and Taewin slaps your shoulder with encouragement. Maya pinches the bridge of her nose. Pro Juana.
Valiant makes the work of conquering you people look easy.
Maya clucks her tongue and grins to herself.
Their words are poison, I say, as are yours. My village is modest, but I came prepared. I set aside a few gems for trading. They are yours by right.
This is all. Thank you. I'll accept whatever payments you have to offer.
You are a friend of the Duape. We do not forget.
Tuenu smiles, rolling his shoulder with the ease of one who stands suddenly taller. Ba-boom. Nice.
Come closer, Watcher. We should speak.
Oh. Okay. Let's speak.
And here I thought Tuenu would hold vigil on the company's stoop until the last shard of Audra was dredged up from the ruins of his village. Sometimes it pays to be wrong.
Someone had to step in and help.
Plenty of folk disagreed with you, it seems. I wonder, what makes you so different?
Maya smirks and folds her arms.
The Valian Trading Company is so fixated on incremental profits that by the time they make any real headway, Rawatai will own every island in all but name.
She shakes her head and sighs.
And the Hawana are so gullible that their loyalties will be spread across 500,000 contracts, and nothing but black powder will remind them who truly owns Deadfire.
Okay, where you getting at, girl?
Stop by the Royal Deadfire District sometime. Rawatai needs men and women of action to represent our interests, and I can see a promising career for someone like you.
Okay. The Rawatai District? Where is the Rawatai District? Let's go to Osa's famous fish. I just had a thought. So Ishiza, the bird, Maya's bird, really has developed a preference for shark. So let's see if we can buy some shark.
It is not as easy as it seems to turn a profit in Neketaka, but there is opportunity.
Plenty of fish in the sea, and plenty in stock besides. Care for a taste?
Let's see what
You'll
you have.
find no fresher. Have a look.
I will. Snapper silverfin. What is this? No, that's probably... Dang. I was hoping they had some shark. I was hoping they'd have some shark. No shark. Hunter, do you have some shark?
Welcome, Venture. Of course.
Do you have some shark? No shark, eh? Looking for the juicy shark. Looking for that juicy shark. Alright. Cobbler won't have shark. Let's head to the Bardato estate. We haven't been there. Valera and Bardato's estates. To check in on where we're at with those quests. We're trying to resolve a feud between the two families. So let's check that out. Let's check that out. Dolly says Tabletop Simulator is 10 buckaroonies right meow. Actually, I had a friend recently gift me a copy of that game that I have not used yet. So I should definitely use that. Thank you for the reminder. Wink, wink. Laro Bardato. We should play. It's Mooey. Yeah, man, we should play. It is Mooey. Laro.
Out for trouble or taking in the sights?
Okay, Nira.
Laro has returned to the estate intact. Perfetto.
Nira loosens her grip on her ledger.
Too much Bardato blood has been spilled in the name of Vengiata.
I get the feeling that there's still some unfinished business.
Ak, nothing has been solved, only delayed. Here, for your discretion.
She passes you a pouch of coins and adds a short mark to her ledger before snapping it shut. You have gained 800 copper. Sweet.
You have not met Mother, have you?
Nira thumbs her chin, leaving a spot of ink behind.
I'm certain she'll have work for someone invested in the family.
Okay. Let's see if we can loot your family while I'm here. Yoink. So do we want to be friends with Bardatos, or do we want to go talk to the other family? Great question.
Real quiet now.
Let's start by looting them blind.
Absolutely.
Robbing them blind.
What have we here?
What have we here? Let's see.
My fingers be swapped in spark.
Ooh, Scroll of Twin Stones and Peridot.
My fingers be fat and easy breezy.
Easy breezy, wet and sleazy. Nice. I also want to see about some enchants here, just while I'm thinking about it. I think I have PoE ADD. So we can make it superb. Lucky Strike, plus 15% crit damage. Fortune's Folly, random affliction for 10 seconds to target on crit. Ooh. Oh, 15,000 copper for that to make it superb? Holy smokes. Yeah, that's too expensive. That's too expensive. That's too expensive. Kill 25 kith with the mortar to unlock the next level. Okay. Let's go talk to Mother.
I'd be glad to.
Ah, yes. The newcomer. I thought you might visit.
What's up?
Lady Izali Bardato. Custom dictates, I say, at your service. But I have not the time for such lies.
Rude. She regards you with cool expression, but stands with a fighter's poise.
You saw my son dueling with the Valera boy. At least he survives to learn from his mistakes. When Valera and Bardato cross each other, only blood and sorrow remain.
Sally sighs, her gaze turning away. Do you see your families ever making peace?
Perhaps in time, if great Wodika judges us worthy of supporting the company. Word has spread fast about the little spectacle at the docks. You've certainly caught everyone's attention. Perhaps the Watcher of Cadnua and House Bardato can help one another.
Perhaps. What is it you want?
Queen's Beth whispers of a Valera plot against my family. Something grander than pointless duels. You are a newcomer to the Deadfire, uniquely positioned to loosen Valera tongues.
Valera tongues. She taps her chin and regards you thoughtfully.
Zilli Valera strums a lute by the watchtowers. A meek-tempered boy. Fonder of song and drink than the family business. He might spill something of his family's affairs.
I'll go see what I can get out of Zilli Valera.
Try not to alert the Valeras of our knowledge. That is the point of involving an outside agent.
Got it. Nodding, Etzali turns her attention to her desk. Insight and religion. You notice something unusual. Your attention is drawn to Etzali's desk. Among the assorted ledgers and documents sits a brass seal, still dripping with heated wax. The drippings have dried onto an almond-shaped pattern, which resembles the shape of an eye. An eye fringed with bird feathers. A nictating membrane flicks across its surface in a barely perceptible wink. That's a new word for me.
Are you still with me?
Etzali breaks your focus by waving her hand in front of your face. She glances between you and her tidy desk, frowning. Point. Your desk. The eye. She glances back at her desk, this time with impatience.
I'd venture that you're working too hard.
Okay. Your family seems very well established here.
My bank shoulders the costs of the Valiant Trading Company's operations in the Deadfire. It is said that no Valian may wipe themselves unless a Bardato's signature approves it first.
I see.
If that's true, we gotta stop shaking hands with them.
I'm certain you've touched worse, farmhand.
Oh, rude. Sally's mouth twitches, just shy of a smirk. Why are the Bardatos and Valera feuding?
Because we do not belong in the same business. The Valeras are opportunists reaping the rewards of happenstance. They're little better than the pirates they're charged with slaying.
Better is self-deception, mayhaps.
The pirate scoffs. About this feud.
Betello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions.
Etzali motions for you to continue. Would you be willing to speak with Otello?
Oh dear. You're serious, aren't you?
She stifles a chuckle.
You think I'd put myself in pistol range of that old imp?
Maybe I could speak with him on your behalf. Convince him to see reason.
I suppose it's not your honor, I doubt. I have little objection to discussing the matter. I simply doubt Otello will listen.
Okay, in dialogue. So it looks like we've opened up another dialogue option for us there, which is great.
Not a sound.
So, let's see if I can leap loot this chest over here. Bounding boots. We'll put those on. Obi-Wan showed me this little trick. I have to get stealthy first. There we go. Just let that cool off. And then leap next to... Oh, actually, we have to unlock it first. Let's do that. So we're going to get Seraphim to unlock it.
Furry, swathed in spark,
boom. And then we're going to leap loot. Yoink. Aw. Just some gold and thieves, buddy. We'll take it. We'll take it. Alright, so we've talked to the Verdados. Let's go down to the vault. Let's see what's in there. Sounds like there might be some treasures to be had. You know what I'm saying? Captain. Oh, the guard captain takes his time moving to the barred door, his armor creaking with every step. He appraises you with a lazy sweep of the eyes, while his fingers curl casually about the hilt of his blade.
You have an appointment to see the vault, sir?
I am working for it, Sally. Why is that a lie? Let's say... Sorry, I think I took a wrong turn.
Ack, so you did. You will find better welcome upstairs.
The captain makes a hurting motion with his arms as he shepherds you toward the stairs. Okay, okay. Let's see if we can sneak past. Excuse me. See if we can sneak past. Footman.
Quietly now.
Sneaky, sneaky.
At once.
Need to get out of range first. I don't think I can do that. Let's see if we can pickpocket this guy, though. Ooh. Some candied nuts. Give me your nuts. Who took his nuts? Alright, let's see if we can sneak past. No, not from there. Let's put it right there. Okay. Looks like I made it past. Oh, now they're attacking me. Okay. We don't want that. We don't want that. I could probably leap past. Alright, we're just gonna take his nuts and run. That's what we'll do for now. We're gonna let the quest unfold fully, and then we'll loot their vaults after that. Too risky right now. Too risky right now. Rat meow. Too risky, rat meow. Thank you for your nuts, though. Let's get out of here. And let's go talk to the other family. See if they'll listen. See if they'll listen. Bum, 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 bum. It's a decent load time there. Let's head into the Valera estate. Let me try and move this game over to the solid state drive. That would involve me uninstalling PUBG, which I'd be okay with. Haven't played that game in a while. Orso.
You're looking prettier than when you left, Orso.
Okay. Let's head upstairs. Oh, I didn't see that before.
I don't be supposing we could swapped and sparked.
Ba-boom. Footman.
I'd be glad. Not a sound.
Can you get out of range? Are you out of range there? Oh, just barely in range of that guy seeing us. Oh, so close. Okay, we're gonna have to leap loot it. We're gonna have to leap loot it. From where? Probably from here. We'll wait till this broom guy goes away. There we go. Because we can't see. Can we leap from here? Yep, right there. Yoink. Stun bomb and some solution. All right.
I'm here.
Nothing too fancy there. Nothing too fancy there. Let's talk to the Vereras.
Am I supposed to play nanny? They listen to you, Martino. Enough. We have a guest.
Ado, I hear you witnessed an unfortunate exchange behind the Adra mill.
Otello aims a troubled look at Martino.
You kept Laro and Orso from the beyond. We could use such a mediator. Martino has need of muscle and brains outside of the Valera house.
Otello frowns toward his son. Tell me about this job.
Let me take point on this one, father.
Martino pats Otello on the back and turns to you with a more severe, businesslike expression.
Some royal Deadfire crews have lately taken to pirate hunting. One such crew has been boasting of their victories near the Wild Mare, singing their Rauatai songs and making our clients anxious. Perhaps you've heard a few.
Martino looks at Maya, his crooked smile going flinty at the edges.
If songs make you people anxious, I can't wait for our next battle.
Hands on his hips, Seraphin grins. Jody nibbles her lips to hide a spreading smile. Adair nods in agreement.
Hunting Principe dogs is our business. With all these problems with the Bardatos, now is not the time for competition from the Brass Citadel. It would be better if they took their business elsewhere.
When Otello isn't looking, Martino draws his thumb across his throat.
You could we start shooting the shit out of one another and leave good Deadfire folk be. Just a suggestion.
Very subtle, Martino. I see now why your family is doing so well.
Maya folds her arms. I'll talk to these sailors for you. Let's use our insight. I'll do it, but I want the Valiant Trading Company to know that I was helpful. Don't you have stooges who handle this sort of thing? Mirror his gesture. Consider it done. Do your own killing, coward. Let's try this. Let's use our insight. I'll do it, but I want the Valiant Trading Company to know that I was helpful.
Was that not implied? Akosi, consider it done. Come back when the Rawatite dogs have been dispatched, dismissed, or dismembered.
Martino makes a pistol-firing gesture with his fingers and winks. Okay, so we've got some options there.
Adu, what brings you to the Hall of the Valeres?
You're having some kind of trouble with the family next door. Fair warning, Etzale Bardato knows you're planning something. Let's ask about the trouble next door.
The Bardato Bank shuts us out of investments and stifles our finances. This is the richest prospect on Iora, but we cannot grow our family business.
Can't make coin at the expense of others? Now that's a crying shame.
Eyes narrowed, the priestess crosses her arms over her chest.
If you know a better way of squeezing profit out of these islands, I'm open to hearing it. Ezali is a rich thug, and someday she will get what's coming to her.
I want to talk to you about the Bardatos.
If we must. What is it?
Frowning, Atello beckons you to continue. Etzale wants to strike a peaceful arrangement.
After everything that she... Madiko, what is she planning?
You're not considering this? The Bardatos have nearly ruined us!
Enough, Martino. I will not let our families tear each other to ribbons while I can avoid it. Tell Ezali to meet us here. We wouldn't be lured into a trap.
He nods to himself and glances around at the state of the house. Okay. I think we've looted everything else, yeah. So I guess we can go back and ask her to come here. And there's a before we do that, let's go to the Wild Mare and dispatch the group of Valiant traders. So just to make sure we don't mess that quest up by finishing this one first. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I am saying? Mine? We'll do that first. So I head up here. Go to the Bardato estate. Their houses are literally connected to each other. Certainly they should be a common room. You know what I'm saying? There should be a common room. Do a little Seisky. Let's talk to Etzale.
Speak up. My business never sits still for long.
About this feud with the Valera family.
Betello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions.
Etzale motions you to continue. I spoke to Atello. He's willing to meet if you are.
You're serious? If this is some Valera trick...
No.
I'm not walking into a trap without keeping an eye on you as well.
I'll be back. We said we were going to go to the inn first. Let's do that. Because I feel like somebody might die. Somebody might open fire if we can't keep the diplomacy. So before we do that, let's head back to the Wild Mare and dispatch the Valiant pirate crew. Excuse me. Excuse me. Down here, the Wild Mare.
Behold, a Arthas is risen again.
Behold. You've been known to hang out at the Wild Mare. And to the Wild Mare we will go. To the Wild Mare we will go. Alright. So, who is it that needs to be dispatched? Is it the Captain Redora?
Ado, you return.
I don't think so.
When the dances...
Upstairs maybe? We've already killed the guys up here. So maybe they're not actually in the Wild Mare. It said they were around the Wild Mare. I'll have to look at the quest journal. I don't see anybody here. Unless these guys have respawned upstairs. But... Oh, this is a different area than I thought. Ymir.
See something you like?
The dancer turns to greet you, a coy smile tugging at his lips. He's short for an elf, but no less graceful for his lacking height. His long face and dark eyes lend him a solemn air, but any hint of gloom is chased away by the wash of color in his cheeks.
Did you enjoy the show? There's more to see until later then.
We've already talked to this guy with Aloth. They turned out to be old friends? Lovers?
Back to ease your weary bones, huh? Massage? Bath? Whatever you need. Just ask.
Nope. Let's just read the quest journal. Family Pride. No. So it's none of the tasks. All we have are bounties. That's awesome. Family Pride. So we're gonna kick off the talks. Courier's calling, no. Lighted path, no. Mapping, no. Lantern of Gone, food for thought, no. Storms of Poco, bigger fish, sinking feeling. Find the sailors. Martino mentioned that the sailors were singing outside of the Wild Mare. Oh, outside the Wild Mare. So we need to look for some singing sailors. I don't want to kill them. I just want to intimidate them or send them on their merry way somehow diplomatically. But we will kill them if it comes to that.
Guts twist her around like a rusty corkscrew. Oh,
let's listen to the song.
Sailor who can't hold down Queeky Stew.
Beautiful.
Maya Rua.
Shrimp. The sailor's eyes bulge. He prods his cohorts with an elbow and a shush. They all stand at attention.
Didn't think I'd find you in Queen's Birth, did ya? At ease, soldier.
Maya clasps her hands and squares her stance.
Apologies, ma'am. We promised to behave this time.
Swallowing, he looks over to you and nods.
Defiance Bay, am I right?
Sizable Amau smiles and claps you on the shoulder. Hard. Who are you again?
I was but a face in the crowd. But I remember the one who walked out of Hadred House alive.
He claps you on the shoulder again. Harder. And this time you recognize inebriation behind his enthusiasm. Hadred House was a place in PoE 1.
Titakoa. May our enemies crumple under cannon shot.
Maya winks at the sailors and raises a fist.
To the motherland!
The sailor tosses back a tankard and wipes his mouth with the back of his sleeve. I'm gonna need you and your friends to clear out. Martina Valera wants you out of Queen's Birth. Let's just ask what they're doing first.
Captain gave us extra coin to occupy ourselves while we're on leave.
Okay.
We've been draining Valian wine cellars and trying to remember the words of Rawatai anthems. Loudly, as often as not.
He turns to his compatriots with unrestrained glee. I'm gonna need you and your friends to clear out.
I do not understand. We have done nothing wrong.
It's nothing personal. There's just an angry ghost right where you're standing, and I mean to banish it. I'll dump you in the canal if that's what it takes. Attack. Time to stamp out a sea rat. It's nothing personal. There's just an angry ghost right where you're standing, and I mean to banish it. Sure, let's try the bluff.
Joking. There's no... no... Really?
Sailor swallows and glances over his shoulder. Touch his shoulder while he's distracted. Yeah, let's do that. He flinches as a chill works up his spine and glances back at you with horror evident in his rigid expression.
Back to the ship! We should never have come!
The sailors flee, stumbling on their feet in haste. Maybe it's just your imagination, but you hear the rustling of cloth and what sounds like a slow, exhaling breath move past your ear. Alright. Works for us. So now we have to go back to the Valera estate. Turn that quest in.
Woe to those who labor in the shadow, for nothing is hidden from Aethys' divine sight.
Do I have to talk to this guy?
God shepherds
No.
us all, traveler. Seek out his temple along the sacred...
No, we don't. No, we don't. Okay, go upstairs. Hand in this quest. Martino.
I no longer hear the perverted anthems of Rawatai echoing across Queen's Birth.
Martino nods with cautious approval. The Royal Deadfire Company sailors are gone.
Gone without a scratch. To each their own.
He unceremoniously tosses you a sack of coins, his interest already elsewhere. You have gained 1,000 copper.
Stick with me and you'll be on the winning side when the dust settles.
He favors you with a grin. Infighting only strengthens the Royal Deadfire Company. Say nothing.
I'm waiting on word about the next job. Pay a visit in a few days and we will talk more.
You've gained an item Valera sales. The item is put into your stash. Okay. So let's do this Family Pride quest. And then there's the bigger fish quest. Where is that one? Oh, it's done. Perfect. Yeah, let's go talk to the other household, the Berdato family, and see if we can facilitate some conversation. I'm just gonna check my phone here, guys. One sec, I got a message. Cool. Cool. It's just the wife checking in. My wonderful wife. All right, let's head out. Bum, 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 bum. And we're gonna head up to the Bardato estate. Back and forth. Back and forth. Let's facilitate this conversation. Azali.
Speak up. My Bertello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions.
Let's head over to the Valera estate now.
Very well. If nothing else, this promises to be entertaining.
Indeed. We have Maya with us, who has a strong diplomacy stat. We have good insight on our character. I think we'll be in good shape to handle this conversation. I think we'll be in good shape. Quest failed. A sinking feeling. Oh. Interesting. So by facilitating this conversation, we failed another quest. Interesting. Bernardo and Valera representatives stand arrayed around the dining table wearing expressions of anxiety and resentment. The temperature of the room suggests no more amity than when the discussion began. Let's use our diplomacy here. If we could open by defining each of your grievances and demands. Before you can finish your sentence, Otello cuts you off with a hard wave of his hand.
You run your bank like a crime syndicate. Some of us struggle to tell the difference.
Otello points an accusing finger across the table.
We can take it up with the director anytime you feel like explaining why your children are intimidating my merchants.
Sally opens her palms, in every way composed. She glances over at you and her mouth turns downward.
I see our would-be mediator has arrived. Well, we're here. I hope this wasn't some elaborate, ill-advised jest.
I would not willingly welcome a Bardato beneath my roof for the sake of a jest.
Diplomacy, please. Let's try not to sabotage this from the outset. Let's do that one.
As long as the Valera remembers his place, we shouldn't have any problems.
Easy.
My place is in the dueling ring. Care to let the gods decide, Lady Bardato?
Martino licks his lips and fingers the pommel of his rapier. This is not going well.
Quiet, Martino. Watcher, now would be the time to lay out your reasoning.
From the sounds of things, the Bardatos are shutting out their own allies for profit. Duty should come first and vendetta a distant second. Why fight each other at all? We could all be killing pirates at this very moment. You have plenty in common. You're both working for the company. You're both single parents. Dot, dot, dot. Let's see. Duty should come first and vendetta a distant second. We don't have the diplomacy. I guess, is Maya not? Maya has like 9 diplomacy. Why is that not available to us? Why fight each other at all? We could all be killing pirates at this very moment. Let's try that one.
Oh, we could all be shoving right off back to the god's-forsaken Eastern Reach and leaving the Deadfire fucking be.
Seraphin mutters, scowling over crossed arms.
My family can't afford to fight 2 wars. This feud will cost me more than I could ever recoup.
He glances up at Etzali and back down at his feet. Otello, let your children lash out at the Bardatos. What's your goal? Why should the Valera family out of trade? That's the point. You are distracting yourselves from what's important. Let's use our insight here. Otello, let your children... Why? You let your children lash out at the Bardatos. What's your goal?
My goal? To wring out a little respect from this feud before we go under. The company will bleed us dry. We give our lives, our loved ones' lives, and they don't lift a finger to help us. The Bardatos turn their backs. Why shouldn't I teach my children to walk with their heads high?
Etzali frowns, looking at him skeptically. Can't you kiss up and make up like normal people? That's the point. You're distracting yourselves from what's important.
So, what's your solution? We square off against each other on a field?
Martino's hand drops to his sword belt. Put your weapon away. Adults are talking. I've learned that if you want to carve a bloody swath through the countryside, you need friends along. Put your weapon away. Adults are talking. You hear stifled snickering from the corner. When Martino looks over, Orso and Laro feign interest in the carpet.
Forgive my son's inclination to seek out easy solutions. Pletitus have a way of arousing his ire, a trait that runs in the family.
Otello gives you a warning look. Sally, why shut the Valera family out of trade?
One does not arm the competition. Besides, lesser people have made more of themselves without the aid of banks.
Sally stops herself, seeming for a moment to doubt her own convictions. It's not like you've given them a reason to prove their trustworthiness. Let's do that. For a few moments, Sally only stares, frowning at the surfaces of the table. Otello glances at you, his brows furrowing.
I want the Principe out of the trade lanes.
What?
Half of this month's shipments are missing. I'll give you coin and crew for 5 ships to earn back my investment.
She opens her palms and awaits his response.
6 ships. With 6 I will drive the Principe from these waters like rats from a fire.
Otello straightens his spine and nods with confidence.
Even money says the Principe already be shaking in their timbers at the raw thought of your 6 fish-staking ships.
He snorts.
You think yourself the first to underestimate us, little one?
Otello chuckles to himself.
6 ships. I believe we just made a deal, Valera.
Then it's settled?
Otello sounds bewildered by his own words.
So it seems. For the time being.
Sally shrugs.
Time will tell if this arrangement is a favorable one. My hosts, you'll excuse me if I return home.
She inclines her head, favoring you with a bemused look on her way out. Alright, I think we accomplished the peaceful thing there. Great. Family Pride quest completed. Let's talk to Orso now and see what he's saying.
Never saw myself breaking bread with a Bardato.
Oh, actually, we don't want to talk to Orso. We want to go upstairs. All right. So we completed Family Pride by uniting the Bardatos and Valeras. That's it. Otello.
With our new capital, the fleet can be fully restored by month's end.
Otello strokes his chin and nods.
Here, you may count yourself as one of the family. That grants you the right to display it.
Whoa, he passes you a fine sword with the Valera crest etched on the hilt. You have gained the item Duskfall. This item was put in your stash. Excellent. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Whoops. I'm trying to move my chat window here. Duskfall. One-handed sword, exceptional. 20 to 29 damage. Exceptional stats. Devious. +1 penetration when attacking the same target as an ally. Feather Light. +10% action speed. Is that better than Min's Fortune? So that has the long odds, stacking crit chance, and exceptional sharp +10% damage with saber attacks. Stacking crit or +10% action speed. 20 to 29. The Min's Fortune is 21 to 30. I think because this has slightly higher damage. Oops. I don't know. Let's put it on. Let's put it on. So, 20 to 29. Yeah. Okay. Let's try Duskfall for a bit. 2 swords. Now let's go back to the other family and see if they want to give us anything. Everybody, give me your family heirlooms. Please and thank you.
Some of these fights we've been in, you've bailed me out more than once.
You do the same for any of us.
Don't tell, but I try harder for the ones I like better.
Ooh. Little hint being dropped there. A little bit of a howdy doody being dropped there. All right. Let's head in here. Talk to Etzali.
I never thought to see a Valera on my payroll.
Etzali sighs over her paperwork.
I have not forgotten my debt to you. The Bardato vault is crowded with enough heirlooms that we won't miss this one.
Ooh, enticing. She passes you a handsomely crafted mace, grinning as she hefts it with ease. You have gained the Bardato's luxury. The item was put in your stash. Farewell. Thank you. And you've made me want to go and look through your vault. What does this do? It's exceptional. Damage is crushing. Penetration 11. Recovery time. So, taxing. 5% chance to sicken target for 10 seconds on hit and grants nobility. Resistance to constitution effects while above 50% health. What's Adair using? What's he using? He's got the gladiator sword, which is pretty cool. Scrim, what does that do? An ancient technique for balancing defense and offense. Enhances melee damage and deflection when wielded with a shield. 10% melee damage, 5 deflection. Yeah, so that is good for him. Sharpened blade removes corroded blade plus 1 penetration. Right, we enchanted that on there. That's pretty good. So he gets an extra 10% melee damage and 5 deflection. So 10% melee damage, 5 deflection. Mace. Yeah, I think we'll leave that. I think we'll leave it. But we'll give this to him. We'll just keep it in his inventory. Just gonna move the chat over here. There we go. Great. Alright, so she said there's lots more heirlooms down here. Let's go see if we can loot some of those heirlooms. Although we may need our leaping boots. We'll try. We'll try.
I'm here. Shh. Certainly.
We're gonna see if we can sneak our way around here. Oh.
Hello.
Nope. Thief in the vault. I don't want to attack them. I just want your stuff. Not sure why it lets us walk past the first bunch of guards, but not the rest. So we may need to rest before we can do this because we have to replenish the recharges on our boots of leaping. Our boots of leaping. We will check that out. We will check that out. Or maybe our stealth skill just needs to be higher. That could be it too. That could be it too. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Alright, so... we've got all we can from these guys. I do want to save up for some ship upgrades because we're gonna set sail soon to go do some bounties. So I think we want to upgrade our ship as much as possible. Excuse me as I adjust here. I think we want to upgrade our ship. So let's head up and talk to the Queen, because we're going to ask her about providing support for the gullet in terms of food. We have a quest to do that, so let's do that before we leave. I think we're nearing the end of the town quests here, so that's exciting. That's exciting.
I've been dreaming about a priest that died, then rose again. What do you think that means? I see him walking Aora. Nothing but bones, lit by the flames of his soul.
We're gonna go up to Serpent's Crown. And as we load, I'm just gonna take a quick bio, guys. I'll be right back, 30 seconds. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for staying. Okay. Just gonna check out the stream health here real quick. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Showing here, Duraco has followed. I think I missed your follow, dude. If you're still here, welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for the follow. Maybe I was AFK when you followed, but if you're still here, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. All right, let's get back into it. We're gonna go to the Kahanga Palace. Talk to Ahuya. I don't remember how to say his name. Oh, doggy's at the door. Hi, doggy. Hey, you. Hi. Hey, Marmar. Hi, Marmar. Yeah. Hey, good girl. Hey, Marla. We have a 3-year-old Australian Shepherd named Marla. And she's the best. I think she misses me. She's getting a bum scratch. Hey. Yeah, good girl. Okay, come over here. Good girl. Okay, watch out. Watch your paws. Good girl. Yeah. Alright, so we need to talk to the prince. I think he's upstairs. Kahanga Palace or downstairs. Let's just read the quest. Let's read the quest. I think it's called Food for Thought. Yeah. Establish a food source for the gullet. So I offered to speak with Prince Uruhi in Kahanga Palace on behalf of the Raparu, but Inoi doubts it will make a difference. I think we talked to him already, but let's try again. I can't remember where he is. Actually, he might be downstairs. I think I went the wrong way. Just gonna shut the door. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if he's up here. There's the queen. Yeah, no, he's downstairs. Let's go back. There's so many people to keep track of. So many people to keep track of. I think we have to go down to the Kahanga Palace. If there's anybody new in chat right now, I just want to say, hey, thanks for stopping by. Welcome. But also, if you're not aware, your Twitch Prime subscription gets you a free copy of Pillars of Eternity 1, the definitive edition right now. So if you haven't claimed that, make sure you do, because this is an awesome franchise. And you guys should definitely check it out if you haven't already. Prince Aruhi.
Akira, but have you pried any secrets from the gullet yet?
Aruhi raises his brow and motions for you to go on.
Maya, I hope you do not judge our fair city too harshly.
What? Look, keep your business where it belongs, with the captain.
Maya furrows her brow and edges closer to you. Let's see. The Principia is smuggling cargo via the Undercroft.
Undercroft, a darker, more fetid layer of Nekataka, I say.
He cradles his chin in his palm, looking off into the distance.
Onikaza and I are the mind and heart of the city, but the bowels, these we cannot reach. At least Delver's Row is a stable target. The Crown has time to decide the next steps.
For what it's worth, I think Delver's Row should remain untouched.
What say?
Aruhi's brow raises slowly.
You hit upon my curiosity. Speak on.
Diplomacy. The Raparu are barely in control of their lives as it is. Don't take this away from them. Let's try that.
You are quick to come to their defense, but the Raparu must recall their place in society.
Sighing, the prince weighs your words.
If the black market will expend its resources toward the Raparu, then I say they have bought an easy truce. Delver's Row is safe. For now.
Aruhi glances toward the entrance doubtfully, but shrugs in spite of himself.
Be sure that I do not regret this.
Okay.
At least Delver's Row is a stable target. The Crown has time to decide the next steps.
So I wonder if we have to go down to Delver's Row. That didn't really trigger anything for the food for thought quest, right? So we killed Captain Mad Morena. Sewen at the Temple of Gon will supply the food to the Raparu so long as she has a means to disperse the rations throughout the gullet. So let's head down there. I think there's some people we need to talk to down in the gullet. I think there's some people down there we need to talk to. So let's go do that. The road south. The gullet. Let's check it out. I'm going to talk to the Dawn Star. The Dawn Star, Peatly, I think her name is. Peatly. Peatley's Sanctuary.
I think Beha did right leaving the gullet. She went and did what she needed.
Or Inoue, I can't remember.
Miss Beer and her ilk. It's too quiet without them.
Let's start with Peatley. Start with Peatley. Peatley.
Need something?
Nope. Okay, it's not Peatley. Must be Inoue. The blind man. How else can we resolve the food shortage?
If we cannot Peatley speak, and I will listen.
Okay. So it's not him either. Maybe it's the guy in Delver's Row. Maybe we have to talk to him. So we have to go to the Narrows. The Narrows, Akira. I've never...
Sure thing.
What? There we go. Let's head to the Narrows. Dario's hideout. Dario is his name. See if he'll keep the food flowing to our Raparu friends down here. Dario the Lean.
What do you require?
Give 600 copper. I found some money that belongs to you. Is that true?
A matter of principle. In Nekataka, that is rarer than teeth in a clam. Keep it. Who says virtue is its own reward?
He makes a flicking motion with his slender fingers and smiles indulgently. Great. The Principe seem divided. Whose side are you on?
Why must we speak of sides? Like squabbling merchants from the republics.
He makes a face as if he's just smelled something awful.
Once, there were no sides. Only Principe, a people united by common interest and culture. But as our fame has grown, so have our numbers. Many of these new bloods have no sense of restraint and little regard for our heritage.
His long fingers stray to his shining swollnet.
He ain't blowing ballast, Cap. Don't mean there's a course to be charted back at the golden days, though.
With a sigh, Seraphine shrugs. I'll just keep listening.
But we need them still. The new bloods are Principe too now. And many are inventive in ways the old guard is not.
Inventive or not, their ships will end up in Andra's clutches.
Seraphine frowns, brow knitting.
For such a serious people, you Rawatayans have most colorful imaginations.
So about the Cornet of Waves.
A most agreeable topic, or so I hope.
Farewell. I feel like this quest is bugged. Food for thought. As long as she means to, she has a means to disperse the rations throughout the gullet. I encountered some thugs guarding a lift in Delver's Row. It might be the route Ulug used to ferry food to the Raparu in the gullet. Delver's Row. Yeah, I offered to speak with Prince Aruhi in the Konga Palace on behalf of the Raparu, but Inoue doubts it will make any difference. So, I feel like we've explored all of our options here for food for thought. know, he asked me to... Let's just read this from top to bottom again. He asked me to help reestablish a source of food in the Reparo. Perhaps I could ask Prince Ruhi in the Kanga Palace or the Dawn Stars at the Sacred Stair to help. Or I could find a way to speak to Mad Moreno, Ulug's contact among the Principi and the Undercroft. So we've killed Mad Morena, so we can't do that. The Children of the Dawn Stars are known for their charitable work throughout the city. A missionary by the name of Peatley has a dwelling in the southwestern part of the Gullet. Peatley explains that her high priestess, Seywin, at the Temple of Gon and the Sacred Stair, holds the authority to ration a share of the Dawn Stars' food supply. However, Peatley is preoccupied with her own work and hasn't yet spoken to Seywin about the shortage. Captain Mad Mariner refuses to smuggle more food for the Reparo. I might be able to change her mind if I make it worth her while. So we killed her. Seywin at the Temple of Gon will supply food to the Reparo so long as she has a means to disperse the rations throughout the Gullet. Okay, so that may still be open. We can go talk to Seywin again, but I feel like we did. But we'll check that out anyway. I encountered some thugs guarding a lift in Delver's Row. It might be the route Ulug used to ferry food into the Reparo in the Gullet. Okay. I offered to speak with the Prince of Ruhi in Kanga Palace on behalf of the Reparo, but Inoue doubts it will make a difference. Alright. Well, let's just go back to the let's go to the Gullet. Oh no, we wanted Delver's Row. I went the wrong way there. I want to go to Delver's Row. I think Delver's Row. No, we've already been down there. I mean, we'll check it just to be thorough, but we've already been down there. We killed everybody. I don't think there's anybody left down here that'll help us with this quest. But we'll be thorough for thoroughness' sake. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Undercroft because we talked to Ruhi. Unless there's somebody here that let's talk to these guys. Ernesto.
There is something I can get for you, yes?
No. You're good.
What did you find, Ishi?
Oh, Ishi found something though. Hello.
Indeed.
Yeah. Excellent job, Ishi. That right there made it all worth it. Alright, so that guy's dead. Merchant, Rust, other goods. Let's go talk to Rust again. Just for the heck of it. Let's talk to all these guys again.
Looking for something to sharpen the senses.
No. Not you. Rust. I'd like you to handle a problem for me. Head swiveling to the side, he darts a cautionary glance. Then, shoulders straightening up, he leans closer to you.
Go on.
Never mind. Let's speak of other matters. Actually, I don't need anyone murdered at the moment. Okay. I wonder who we could have got murdered. Alright, let's just head down to the Undercroft. See if this triggers anything in the quest line. I don't think it will, but we're just being thorough. We're just being thorough. This looks like an area we haven't even explored. Let's see if we can get up there. I have been known to miss things. I have been known to miss things. A boat. Oh. Where does this take us? You come upon a weathered skiff, paint peeling. It rocks languidly in the water. Oh, so we can row right to Queen's Berth. Huh. Let's stay here for now. But I think we want to try and use that ship. See what happens. Oh, we also missed some loot here. We also missed some loot here. Seems like such a waste, this cool little hideout down here now that we've killed everybody.
Of course.
Nothing else for us to take, eh? Just being thorough. Okay. Yeah, let's try and take this ship and see where it takes us. Because this could open, like if we take the ship, it could open a trade route maybe? Row to Queen's Birth. Silent as the becalmed sea, you row through the narrow cavern into Nekataka's Bay, making your way to Queen's Birth. Let's see where it brings us. Because if that provides the trade route, then that'll help us complete the quest. It's a long shot, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Interesting. So that little boat stays there then. Okay. I can't remember. Did we explore this? Let's go and let's explore this. You ducked down. Oh yeah, I think we pried that bar open. Yeah, it just brought us up through the toilet. We don't need to do that again. Okay. Well, I think that's just about settles that. If the prince won't, Prince Aruhi won't do it. Let's go talk to Seywin and see if there's any update with her dialogue. How do I get out of here? We're gonna go road north. We'll go talk to Seywin again, see if her dialogue is updated. But if we just talked to Prince Aruhi. We've killed Mad Marina, so if we can't get Seywin to give us any further dialogue options with this quest, I think it might be bugged. I think it might be bugged. And where is she? She might be at the Serpent's Step. Food for thought. Seywin. At the Temple of Gon and the Sacred Stair. Okay. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let us check it out. Temple of Gon. And you know what? I'll see if Chody can release some of her souls there as well.
I dare you to go inside.
No! Tangaloa will eat me!
Tangaloa. Can't sleep. Clown will eat me. Temple of Gon.
Were you looking to enlist?
It is the light that has led you here.
She nods. You must be getting a lot of people in here these days.
Oh, yes. People are afraid, angry. Change can be frightening. But what did any of us come here for, if not a new beginning?
Doesn't this place get a little damp?
No more than anywhere else. No sense fighting it.
She
the
winks.
water sustains our faith, surely as it does these trees.
You are devotees of Gon? What about Aethys's other manifestations?
Gon's the only one that matters.
Jody scoffs. Saywin shuts her eyes, exhales sharply, and then opens them again to regard you with a patient smile.
The shining god's got many faces, but they're all his to wear. Divine King Widewind, he saw the dawn stars, telling him of things to come. But it's gone with sickle and lantern that's come to the Deadfire. Our god's returned, and he's gonna bring balance to the world. He's gonna right all the wrongs we have suffered. Gon will bring a new beginning for all of us when that hour comes.
Okay, farewell. I guess there's nothing we can do.
May Aethys's light shine upon you.
I've never seen a temp take care.
Nothing.
Good luck out there.
Nothing. Okay. Well, let's not waste any more time with that. Let's continue on. Let us continue on. Let's look at our quest log. So, career's calling. So I think we get to leave the island now. Look for Elaf and Hassango. Take Jody to the Luminous Audra Pillar. I saw Luminous Audra Pillar in Port Maje, buried under the arena. I saw Luminous Audra Pillar at the top of Hylian Temple, Nagataka. Oh, to a Luminous Audra Pillar. Right. So why don't we just do that right here? We're at the Temple of Gon. Let's just do that right now. She looks like she could use another blessing. Oh no, this isn't a Luminous Audra Pillar. This is just a statue of Gon. Right. Coo. All right. Luminous Audra Pillar in Port Maje, buried under the arena, or at the top of the Hylian Temple in Nekataka, where the Animancers are. Right, so we could take her there. I saw the Luminous Audra Pillar in the Hanging Sepulchres under the Temple of Bareth in Nekataka. Oh, so we've got multiple options. Let's go to the Spire of the Soul Seekers. At the top of the spire there's a Audra Pillar. Let's take her there. See if she can dump some of these souls. Soul dump.
Supplies! Get your supplies here!
Supplies. To the top. To the tippy top. There it is. Let's go touch the pillar.
This Luminous Audra ought to be able to take my souls, Watcher. What do you say?
Let's try it. A gleaming pillar of Luminous Audra towers above you as Jody stomps confidently toward its base, a grin ripping wide over her face.
Get ready to witness the feat of a lifetime, Watcher. I'm about to do God's good work, to single-handedly shepherd a multitude of souls straight into the depths of hell.
Hands on his hips, Seraphine grins. She rubs her hands together, drubs her palms against her hips, and snatches up her lantern eager. Ready. She wriggles her shoulders and pops her neck, stance subtly widening. Oh, that's a mouthful. I'm ready to be impressed.
Then keep your eyes peeled, cause it's gonna happen
She snaps her fingers.
fast as a fire beetle flash. The Audra'll snatch 'em right quick once I conjure the light. So don't look away.
Hands on his hip, Seraphim grins. As she exhales those last words, she presses one palm flat to the cold expanse of gem-like growth. Fingers trembling, and like a firework going off, the light from her lantern flares blindingly bright. Electricity, no hypercharged soul energy, whips across the air, lashing open Chodi's skin. Traveling the pathway of 1,000 branching veins and capillaries, the strike bursts. Chodi bloody from face to neck to arms and lower, and she screams, her voice a secondary crack across the sky. Chodi was injured. Release the souls.
I swear to the gods, I'm trying.
The words rattle from between clenched teeth, ripped from her convulsing body, but she doesn't let go of the adder that's searing her palm. The lantern trembles so violently it nearly cracks, but then a massive wave of purple essence rushes from the lantern. It swirls up and around the Adra, crashing along the glimmering surface before being sucked inside. The Adra pulses brighter, then darker, then even brighter, blinding. There's a howling, then the Adra cracks, and a jagged shard tumbles to the ground.
Ugh, son of a god's darn motherless cur. That hurt worse than a back-to-back whooping from Uncle Angbert's quarterstaff. Hell, and I only gotta do it again and again on cycle until the day I die?
If serving one's god was always easy, everyone would do it. Sure.
I never did want to take the easy route.
She nods.
I'll keep reaping more souls then. Do my duty till I fall to dirt and bones. Never you worry, though. I'll see to dumping my lantern in the future on my own.
All right.
Thank you for finding me a way to handle my burden, even if it does involve the occasional jolt of pain.
Chest heaving, Chodi scrabbles for the Adra shard embedded in the ground. The crystal slick with blood from her palm. She shoves it into her pocket. Then she shakes her head. You have gained an item, Luminous Adra Mantle. Cool. The item was put into your stash.
Darn if I don't feel so light I could float away.
Chodi casts an odd look to her darkened lantern before turning you a whimsical smile. That looked like it hurt.
Never felt anything so painful in my whole life. I don't know if this is what Gon planned for me, but I'd like to think we did right by these souls. We're bringing light to the darkness, ensuring spring follows the common fall.
She dusts her hands on her hips before setting off at a determined clip.
Ahoy, Cap. Bend your ear a tick.
Oi, Seraphim sighs, pinching the bridge of his nose between forefinger and thumb.
Shody seems a right fine lass and all, but, well, she asked me to pick around in her forts. Told her I didn't see nothing. I bounced right off of her. But that were a lie.
You should tell her the truth. Seraphim winces, his hand moving to his forehead.
Aye. We're afraid you might say something akin to that. I touched her mind for a second, but felt something pull me in and keep me trapped for what seemed like days. I ain't seen its like before. Sometimes old salts get nightmares so that I can't bunk around them. But they usually ain't this flavor of apocalyptic.
Honesty is always best.
It's been my experience, Cap, that honesty's as like to bite you on the arse than not. If that be your thinking, though, I'll stow my instincts.
Alright. Cool. So, did that do anything to her lantern? Plus one of each monk resource per kill. Oh. Holy Radiance, plus one all restoration power levels, plus two all inspiration power levels. Cool. I don't think that did anything to it. She is injured now. So there's that. Alright. So... Career's calling, the lighted path, food for thought, we can't do. So these all require us to leave. Dim prospects. What's this? Yep, same. Terms of trade. Investigate. Yep. Poco Pararu. Speak with the Captain Ferrante at Dunnage. No, it's too advanced. What is this? The Last Sanctuary. Prince Aruhi sent an expedition to investigate Motaro Okozi. Right. He needs someone to learn the fate of the expedition and find the information they sought. Travel to the ruins. Okay. Kill Tequila and take her ship's triumph. That's the bounty. So we could do that one. Distant Light. Hunt for Aethys. Sail to Hasango. Okay. So let's do that last. Let's do everything we can other than sail to Hasango. Alright. Let's head back to the ship. Finally get to leave this island. Finally get to leave this island. Yeah, and if you're new here, guys, just want to say thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you guys checking out the channel. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, thank you. I'm a new streamer, and we just got our affiliate status yesterday, so it's our first day being a Twitch affiliate. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down to Queen's Berth and see about upgrading our ship. We're going to see about upgrading our ship. Hey, Stacy Bertrand says congrats. Thank you so much, Stacy. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here, checking us out. I'm having a blast playing Pillars of Eternity 2. Having a blast. Also, if you didn't hear me earlier, Pillars of Eternity 1 is free right now if you have a Twitch Prime subscription. Not subscription, but if you have Twitch Prime, you can claim it. Which is awesome. Awesome game. Stacy says, heard some cool stuff about this game. It is really cool. It's very dialogue heavy. But I mean, the story, you can't beat it. Some great writing, awesome character interaction, just an awesome game in general. So if you're into kind of story rich stuff and you really appreciate that about games, then this is definitely the game for you. And it's really cool because quiet for a sec, guys. It's really cool because your playthrough of Pillars of Eternity 1 actually carries over into Pillars of Eternity 2, and the choices you make in that game carry over. So that makes it even more interesting, which was pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, we're gonna head up here and see if we can get some ship upgrades.
Faith can do many a thing, Seraphine. Add a little copper and Audra, and a normal lantern can work miracles.
Aye, don't those be the tools of the Animancers, Art?
Aye.
Maybe, but I'm no Animancer, that's for sure. I ain't out to play God, only serve mine.
Plenty of fish in the sea, you'll find no
All right, we're also gonna unload our pack here. We got a bunch of stuff from the stash that we can get rid of. We don't need to keep all those grimoires. 13 shields. Wow, that's a lot of shields. Yep. 15 swords. Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, just a stiletto, okay. I thought that was the special weapon that we got. Keep those. Great. Get rid of these. Great. Get rid of those. There's some scrolls here I don't think we'll need. We are going to keep those traps. We'll keep all that. Any books here? Yep, get rid of some of these books. Get rid of some of these books. tooltip. Let's trade. Not sure why the tooltip's not working anymore. Weird. Alright, that's enough for now anyways. Another 17k. Let's go talk to this guy about some ship upgrades. Where are you? It's not Kata. It's Zaymar.
You again?
Let's see your goods.
Oh, come take a look.
Okay, so we can buy a whole nother ship if we wanted to. I don't know enough about our current ship though to warrant that, so let's not do that just yet. Let's see what he has here. I think we've got enough supplies. We could top up our medicine and our ammunition actually. Now that I see that there. How many medicines do we want? We want 64. And we want to top up our cannons to 22. We'll make 100. Let's start with that. Perfect. We could hire some more people. I don't think we need any right now, though. Okay, so he doesn't have any cannons or anything? I thought he had some... Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Dragon Wing sails, plus 10 meter combat speed. Okay, so these are some pretty substantial upgrades. Worm Tongue. I think we need one more cannon. What does this number here mean? 80 and 60. Is that how many he has? Stacy says, have a great stream, Toodles. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Stacy. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day as well. Flamethrower. Anchor. I have no idea what I'm doing here. The Vithrak Silk Sails, plus 5 sail health. I think we're gonna get another cannon. The double brown, big range. I think that's. Let's just buy like this guy. The Ader channel gun. Something cheap, just to fill out that last slot. Let's try this one. How many Adair channel guns? I just want one. Okay. We could increase our hull, upgrade our hull, but that's okay. Alright, so let's go to our ship. I just want to see here. Let's put our... What do we have here? Oh, Valera sails. Right, so we can equip those. That's an upgrade. Principe colors, Valiant Trading Company colors, Juana colors, the Watcher of Deerwood colors. Yeah, let's put that up. And we'll equip this cannon. We have a full crew. Irina is a cook and deckhand. Right, but we have Berta now, who's a cook and helmsman. Cool, cool, cool. And we have Worthless Idiot as a navigator. Perfect. Okay, what are these? Miscellaneous upgrades. Standard anchor, standard lanterns, standard helm. So we could upgrade these things. And then you can also change your ship as well. So I'm not really sure what that's all about. But let's just use the ship that we have. And see if we can go do some ship combat. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. Leave city by sea. Leave city by sea. Leave city on foot. Oh, I guess I can't do that unless I'm at the edge of town. Okay. So we have to go down to the road east. Or the road south. Let's go to the road south. Actually, no, we just run over to our ship. What am I saying? What am I saying? Let's run over to the ship. Leave the city by sea. Okay. It's been a while since we've left Nekataka. It's been a while. It's been a while. You've received an important missive from Captain Eldis. Read. Wine and gunpowder scented leather. Nice. So you had a little run-in with Ben, and then you dragged it to my doorstep. You could have wiped your feet before you stomped in, but I digress. I know what you did, and I know who you are, and unlike my unfortunately blockheaded second-in-command, I recognize a threat when it smacks me upside the head. So, this is me, Captain Eldis, commander of the goddamned new Blood Principe, leader of the second largest fleet of pirates in the gods fucking Deadfire, inviting you, a terrifyingly powerful and strange watcher, to come and meet with me under the strictest parley at Fort Deadlight, which is to say I promise not to gut you when you arrive for dinner and drinks. Looking forward to having a little hearthside chat. I would like to offer you a partnership of the most glorious and glorious variety. I scratch your back, you gut my enemies from hip to jaw. We laugh at their deaths over a bottle of the finest rum. Oh, and when you come, bring some candied nuts. Your newest and dearest friend, Eldis. P.S. This is not a trap. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, we can leave by foot and explore the island a bit. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? How do I get off? How do I get off the ship? I guess I have to go to Nekataka. Leave the city on foot. That's what we're gonna do. Here we go. Let's check out what's going on around here. Some apples. Can I click on this? GM, I'm gonna be off for a bit. I'll be on Discord. How about? Okay, man, sounds good. I'll come meet you there shortly. You know what? I think actually that's gonna be a good place to pause for the day, guys. Yep. I think that's going to be a good place to pause for the day. Full screen, apply, there we go. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for today's stream. It's been awesome. I want to give a special shout out to our 3 subs today. You guys are the original gangsters getting in on day 1 of being able to sub, so I just really appreciate that. And yeah, we will be back at it again tomorrow. We might do an extra long stream tomorrow, starting a little bit earlier, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, just thanks so much for hanging out today, guys, and we will see you hopefully tomorrow. So have a great rest of your day. Bye.